Okay, we up. Don't say your credit card number, Dylan.
One time.
Well, you know.
Okay. So, as you guys are ascending the stairs, you again hear that voice that's separate from the house start singing.
I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
And it's coming from a closed door at the top of the stairs.
Alright.
So, as you ascend the stairs, that chilling voice rises in song again, joined in chorus by the small mouths that form in the flesh on the walls, but only as you pass. None form ahead of you, they only form beside and behind you. A door, locked by the same kind of fleshy tumor that had covered the entrance, sits top of the stairs.
Oh, before we begin, everything is weak against fire here? Or we've been trying to find that out. So, just in case.
Oh no, not you too, Mr. Sloan. He's already under the house's effects. We've already lost a man. How will we recover from this?
Do you think this is the only lyric they know? Surely there's more.
I would like to inspect the tumor without touching it.
Of course.
Just a general investigation. Wow. Nothing.
Same information as before. You have no idea what this is. However, the last tumor that looked like this, it looks like the one the party described to you, that they touched it outside the house.
Okay.
Not they. Zaris did.
That's Zara's touched outside the house.
Mm-hmm. Anyone has a torch?
I cast light on my quarterstaff.
Your light takes a sickly red, dim glow, much like the flesh on the walls. And you can see that your quarterstaff has developed a fleshy tumor on the top of it.
Ew. Oh, that's not good.
It wasn't for light, it's more of a, maybe we can burn it down.
Oh.
I have a torch as well as a tinderbox.
I'm going to dismiss my light spell.
The tumor remains.
Ugh.
Sorry to say, your
cut it off
quarterstaff
with
has
my dagger?
cancer.
Oh jeez, that's dark.
Yeah, you pry that fleshy bit off with your dagger.
Ugh. That's unfortunate. I hope that doesn't happen to me.
Sergeant Dunkelman, who is behind you guys, is like, well, is one of you gonna touch the tumor?
Looks at Zaris.
Looks
Worked
at
last
Zara's. Everyone turns to look at Zara's.
Yeah.
Everyone else is kind of like slowly edging away from the tumor, like, oh, I don't want to touch it.
There's not a lot of room on these stairs. They're about 10 feet wide, maybe. Oh, sorry, only 5 feet wide, probably.
Knit doily. That's a nice touch.
Are you gonna touch the door again, Zaris?
Why would I do that when we could just use the doll?
We threw the doll, I think.
I have the doll.
I think,
You have
okay,
to done?
so out of character, because it looks different from the thing on the stairs, right?
Yeah, it doesn't look like the webbing. It looks like the tumor that was outside the stairs, right?
Yeah.
Looks like
Outside the house.
Outside the house.
Outside the house.
The ones that parted like the Red Sea for Zaris.
Huh. What's the Red Sea?
I don't know.
I'm not gonna touch it.
God damn it.
Let's try to use the doll.
Okay.
Wait,
All
can
right.
I-
If it makes you feel better, I'll be the first one to go through with the doll.
Can I roll an insight to see if this is a good idea?
Sure.
I like this plan.
That's a good.
Zaris
25.
touching it worked before. Why wouldn't it work here?
Everybody lines up behind Cirrus.
Sloan is gonna poke it with his quarterstaff.
Please no.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
It feels squishy to your touch. And you can see it ooze out a little bit of yellowish pus.
That's nasty.
Dear, please just touch the door.
Mr. Sloan,
Yes.
you are, of course, the brainiac of our Avengers group, are you not?
I mean, I guess I am more inclined towards the arcane and academic arts. Yes.
Is there something in your book of knowledge that perhaps pertains to our, insert military rank here, Zaras, has a reason for why he is the only one that the tumors would react to before?
Chief Warrant Officer Zaris, that was the rank that you guys used for him last time.
I mean, I suppose I could. I don't think there's anything about houses turned into flesh with mouths, but could I use an Arcana check in this case?
Sure.
Is there possibly that tieflings are the cure towards cancer?
Oh, dear.
No, I literally have no idea. I mean,
Actually, Sloan, hold on. Tired of everybody kind of piffle-paffling around when they already know that they're supposed to touch the damn thing, you reach out and you touch the tumor.
okay.
And it shrinks back away.
Sloan, are you a tiefling?
The door is complete. Do you open the door and go through?
I would like to investigate the door
Of course.
for like traps or anything.
Sure.
No, probably not.
Sloan?
It looks fine, I guess. Is there like a doorknob or is it just like a push door?
Just a push door.
I'm just gonna push
Just
open
in
the door.
case,
Yes.
let someone a little harder to hit before you.
That's probably not a bad idea. And I kind of like shuffle back.
Wait,
Everyone
so-
turns to look at Kai and Zaras.
So wait, I have a question. Can't Helena like search for hidden stuff or something as part of her archetype?
I think I can, but give me a second because I had that shit open. Wait, where's my thing? Sorry, I only have my trackpad. Can't find my mouse. And it's freaking eye for detail, I think it is. You can use a bonus action to make a wisdom perception to check the spot for hidden creatures or objects, to make an intelligence investigation check to uncover or decipher clues.
Go ahead.
Alright, let's make a wisdom.
By the way, Bolt turns to the rest of the group and he says, "By the way, I, Bolt Magnum, used all of my hero abilities in the last fight, so I have nothing left to give. Therefore, if it comes to a point where I, Bolt Magnum, is the last one standing against whatever foe is in there, we have already failed."
Thanks. Also, that's a 28?
Did you? It didn't show up for me.
Yeah.
I didn't see anything either. Hang on.
It's right here, 25.
I mean, I
I mean,
can't
sometimes
see
you-
it.
Oh, it's my connection is being slow.
Yeah, just give it a few seconds. It'll probably come in. There it is.
There it is.
No.
Hold on. I fucked up. I need to just grab some stat blocks again.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Hang on, going to Call of Cthulhu book primer. It's a shog-off! Everyone roll insanity!
It's an aboleth again.
It's the
I'm
same
just-
Time
one.
it's not in the water.
It's the same one.
See Xeris and Helena is like, who are the hell
Oh,
are the rest
what
of you?
about Sloan?
Sloan was there.
Oh yeah, he was.
Sloan was the one that was like, "Do not hurt my friends."
No, Sloan was the one like, let's negotiate with it. It's
Yeah,
intelligent.
but you said that we
Guys.
had to stop it up.
You do not see anything hidden or unseen about this door.
Okay.
No
Who's
traps,
opening
I'd
it,
say.
and what order are you guys going through with your NPCs?
Sorry, can you refresh us on which NPCs we have with us again?
We lost at least one.
Rack, Quarter, Dunkelman, Hadley. That's it.
Okay. So Dunkelman
Yeah, we
and
lost Johannes.
Dunkelman and Hadley are stereotypical fighter people, right?
As far as you can tell.
Okay. And then Rack is the investigating guy, and then Quarter is the mage.
Yes.
With no hands.
He's
Okay.
the draconic sorcerer.
Okay. I would say, do you want us to do it in a line?
2 by 2.
2 by 2? Okay. I would say Xeris and Kai front. Next.
Helena and Bolt second.
Yeah, Helena Bolt. Then
Azure, Tequila, maybe.
yeah.
Hold on.
And then I think Dunkelman and Hadley should be very back. Because I think we need to protect the investigator and the man.
I think they should be not in the very back because something could form out of the door.
That's true.
I'm not going to put them on the map. I'm just going to assume that they're around. I just need to know who's going in.
I'm the only one on the map. It's very lonely.
Hold on.
But where do we put Sloan? Like, do we want him way in the back and be?
He's with Dunkelman.
Okay.
So, the door opens to reveal a room lit in that strange red glow produced by the walls. A sickening sound like wet flesh smacking comes from within. Blood and gore covers everything here, and gristle drips from surfaces, hitting the floor with a steady slapping noise. A man crouches before a twitching figure laying on the floor. He glances over his shoulder at you all as you enter, revealing a pale, angular face with ice blue eyes framed by an unkempt mane of raven black hair. The lower half of his face is bathed in dark red blood, and he smiles at you with gore-stained teeth.
Gross.
Doesn't look healthy.
You guys come in, and he looks at you all. His smile vanishes. didn't take off your shoes, he says in a soft voice.
We weren't invited.
Please don't interrupt me.
Okay.
You'll track dirt all over this kind man's house. Please stop moving forward, Sloan.
Oh, sorry.
You're ending up standing in the same space as Tequila when you do.
I'm sorry.
Guys, I've paused for like a long time here. That means that you can speak now.
Oh,
It's more when someone when I pause for like less than a second and someone quickly goes blah 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 blah.
okay.
We weren't invited.
Why am I? That's weird.
Yeah, I still see Sloan on Tequila Jones's.
I keep moving him, but he keeps teleporting back into Jones.
He just wants to be in his arms, okay?
No, there's like a. Oh, there's a weird graphical glitch. Okay, there it is. I see it.
You can say that out loud, though.
Take what off? Oh, shoes.
You were invited. He stands up, revealing a tall, lanky body. You can take them off now if you'd like.
Oh, of course. I, Bolt Magnum, will always show wait. Stop. What's the word?
Hospitality.
But that's what you showed.
Respect for others' hospitality.
Yes, that thing. I, Bolt Magnum, will obviously show respect for other people's hospitality. I will now take off my shoes, boots, whatever this is that's on my shoes, the feet.
As those who are taking off their boots do so, he grins again, and a small, bit of flesh falls from his teeth. My name is Steven. I'm so glad you came. Mother said I should make more friends who share my interests. Will you come sit with me?
Standing sounds fine.
There don't appear to be enough chairs anyway.
He was crouched on the floor.
Are we doing the Slav squat?
Yeah, he essentially was Slav squatting above this person who you can now see is in more pieces than a person should be. There are gore-stained knives, machetes, and other things across the table, but he didn't put the man on the table, he put him on the ground.
Well, this seems like a nice fellow. I, Bolt Magnum, will join him in his niceness. There is obviously nothing that could go wrong with this. I, Bolt Magnum, say as I make my insight check.
You don't need an insight check.
Oh.
This guy was eating that person on the ground. It's very, very clear. This situation, if you do not realize is extremely deadly, then, with common sense, then your character is lacking too much common sense to have lived past the age of 10. This is very clearly a not good situation.
Well, this isn't directly related, so I don't know if you want me to roll it now, but I was wondering if I could roll an insight, because I have a suspicion that there's a reason he didn't put him on a table, and, I think it might be because of, the house, because, we saw that, whenever the furniture got slashed, it would get filled in by, the fleshy stuff, right?
Sure, yeah, you can roll me an insight.
Okay.
No, he just prefers to eat on the ground. You can see. Like, you can see that there are actually some body parts still on the table. And with the gore covering everything, the furniture here has not absorbed it. You also do, with that insight, realize that he said that you guys share the same interests as him. Please don't move.
Oh,
Oh
You're
god,
not-
some deja vu.
Everyone go back to where you were. You don't need to move yet. You can just describe to me what you're doing.
Oh.
I
Okay.
don't want actual tokens moving yet. There hasn't been any initiative. Magnum is expressing that he's going to go over. Kai, yeah, your insight also, you pick out that he claimed that he wants to make friends with you and you share his interests. But you don't understand how, considering how he is a crazy man eating a body.
What sort of interests?
You kill gods. I kill gods too.
Oh,
should be
do
friends
we?
then.
We kill gods?
We
Kai
should be
turns
friends.
around to the rest of the party.
The only
Sloan's the only one
people that
here.
No, Helena.
Sloan and Helena
Oh,
and
Helena
Zaros
too.
are all here.
Guys,
Mhm.
you interrupted him again.
I'm so
Hi,
sorry.
what's your AC?
19.
Okay. A kitchen knife, taken from the table and thrown blindingly fast, takes Kai directly in the center of his chest. Helena, you need an athletics to catch him, as the force of this is launching him 10 feet backwards.
Athletics.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Can I try at least to get like the knife instead?
I feel like if the knife is enough to send Kai flying, it
9.
is-
No, she
That's
was
Arcana.
trying
Kai,
to sleight of hand.
take
Oh
Eight
wait, not
damage.
Arcana.
Damn
Sorry, I did an Arcana instead of an Athletics.
Do an athletics. Kai, you take 87
wait,
damage.
wait. Elena, use my inspiration. What were you saying, Dylan?
Oh fuck!
Take 8.
Why did you guys tell me when things are slow?
Kai, you take 87 damage
Okay.
from a kitchen knife.
Yeah, I was at 49, so.
Yep.
Still not enough.
This knife takes off your shoulder. Your right arm is gone, the whole thing. And it's pinned to the wall, to the door that you guys just came through. It
Oops.
narrowly missed Rack's head. Please don't interrupt me. Fix him.
Yeah.
You catch him, Elena. You manage to stagger back and hold on to Kai, though. His arm, though, is gone. Fix him. He's hurt.
Yeah, right away. Do I do magic or do I do like medicine?
It's your call.
Oof. Alright, she's going to I'm gonna use which one heals more? Cure wounds on Kai.
Okay.
10 plus 3, so 13.
Kai, you come to missing your right arm. You're still on your feet because Helena caught you and quickly healed you. But you definitely lost conscious there for a split second. Your brain hasn't had time to register that your arm's gone, so you're not feeling any pain yet. Is he better now?
A little.
As I was saying, you guys kill gods. I kill gods too. We should be friends then, right?
if you don't mind me asking, is the man at your feet, was he a god?
No.
Oh.
Mother said that you would come to get him.
Alright then. Have you killed any gods? Out of curiosity.
Yes.
Do you know their names?
No.
Oh.
Mother does.
Is your mother nearby?
Yes. She's always nearby.
Do you think you could ask her to tell us the names of the gods you've killed?
I could. We can all go and meet her. But first, she says she doesn't need the weaklings. They'll ruin our fun. And he looks past you all at Dunkelman and Co. Bring them forwards.
But they're our friends. You know, the more the merrier, right?
Mother says she doesn't want them.
We could send them away then.
But I want them.
Oh. Huh.
And he blinks at you all. Guys, Krieger suddenly cuts into all your heads. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, thank God. I've been trying to reach you all forever. Listen, there's someone in the house that is insanely strong. I can't figure out where he is, but if you run into him, do not fight him. There's a beacon up ahead, on a floor above you. If you can make it, I can pull everyone out. I just need someone to make it there. I can't get you right now, though. I can't see where any of you are.
All right. One floor above?
Yes.
All right. Well, we'll do our very best because I think we found that very strong person.
All I need is one person to make it.
All right. Duly noted.
Tyr says do not engage him unless you're buying time for the others. And your sacrifice will be noted. And then he cuts out of your heads.
Okay.
Bring them forward, Steven says more insistently.
You know, our mother just called and did say that playtime is over for those people. They have homework to finish and school to finish for tomorrow. They have no more time to stay.
I'll send them home then. And he grabs a cleaver off the table, and everyone roll initiative.
Oh shit.
Give me a second, because my thing exploded.
That's exactly what I feared.
No,
Run,
no,
tequila.
that's the wrong thing.
Who's the fastest here, Helena?
With a 30?
I mean, you have your rogue, so.
Oh yeah, I can dash.
I have haste.
I'm not putting Dunkelman and Co on the map. Assume that they are with you guys, because the only thing I'm going to be doing with them is flavor stuff.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
not going to actually accomplish anything mechanical. This guy is way above their pay grade.
And ours, it sounds like.
Sorry, roll 20 just isn't
Yeah,
opening.
roll
for
20
me.
is being weird.
Where did everyone go off the turn order?
I don't know. I'm having... Roll 20's been really shitty for me lately.
Is it doing another update?
No idea.
I'm re-adding everything to the turn order.
I haven't even been able to get back on.
Okay. Everyone add manually into your initiative.
There we go. Now things are appearing, sort of. Elena. That.
There's, as you say that, he says, I don't want them leaving. They don't interest me. You do. Yes. Bolt, I need you to manually input your initiative. That's what I'm waiting on.
Oh,
Same with you, Zaris.
I didn't hear you say that.
Sorry.
Oh, come on. There we go.
Tequila, you're up first.
Oh, shit. What? I put it wrong.
Fuck, I don't know.
Oh. Pfft. Keeps going wrong.
I don't have a plan.
Well, the plan we found out already is to get to the beacon, wherever that is.
Floor up.
The door on the other side.
Oh, here.
That's where we have to go because this door is at the top of the stairs.
Aye. Very nice.
Sloan? Unless Tequila,
Um,
you're shooting?
I'm sorry?
No.
Okay, Sloan, you're up.
Alright,
You can dash and stuff like that too, May, unless you're just gonna
Okay.
move 30.
Okay. I want to. This is a risk. I'm taking the risk, though. I want to cast haste on Helena.
Alright.
So I'd actually have to be here to do that, wouldn't I?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah?
It works. No, there's no other weird effects.
Okay. That's my turn then.
Helena, you're now under the effects of haste.
Mhm. I need someone to explain me this. My brain's like missing
You get-
currently.
You get
Yeah,
plus
can
2.
affect-
Speed is doubled. You get a +2 to AC. You have advantage on dex saves, and you get an additional action.
So if you,
Okay.
like, for example,
You
if you wanted to run the whole time, you get 4 times 60. What is that?
240.
Jesus
You,
fuck.
you can move 240 feet in one turn if you devote yourself to running.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
Elena just pretty much runs out of the room.
Yeah?
I'm a little iffy about it.
I mean, you don't have to do your whole thing for running.
Mhm.
Like, you
Just-
can do something else if you want.
You know what? I think I know what I'm gonna do. A second and a half here. Okay. Just gonna move here, and I'm gonna take the risk. And let's see if I can. Sorry, can't find my sheet again. Oof. She's gonna use Spirit Guardians.
As you activate Spirit Guardians, he has a reaction hurls the cleaver at you, Helena.
Okay, currently with that +2, I have a 21.
Cleaver hits you, but it seems like he didn't throw it as hard as he did at Kai. You take 20 damage
Oof.
as it embeds in your shoulder. You automatically fail your spell. He was doing it as you were starting to cast it. You do not lose the spell slot, however. He interrupted
Okay.
you mid-cast before you had gotten the last word out. And then it was cut off by a as you took that. You can make another action, though, but it can only be used to do a
Attack or remove.
attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object.
I think I'm gonna take
like this. We'll
What?
fight. We'll fight, won't we? We're gonna fight now.
What was Helena doing?
just getting her dagger out.
We don't want to fight, guys.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
don't.
No.
we definitely don't want to fight.
I mean, you
I
don't
wanna
want to
fight.
use your other action, Alex.
You can still use your other action to dash out of the room. If you don't want to dash out of the room, then that's fine.
Fuck it, out of the room.
Okay,
I'm just a little worried that I'm gonna find shit there.
Elena, as you leave the room, the house in this hallway that you come out of begins disgorging strange arachnid creatures made out of flesh with humanoid faces and fangs.
Nope.
I am gonna switch from
Neat.
Chrome, I think, next session because I'm just having so many goddamn problems with it on Roll20 right now. Like, it keeps registering my mouse as either clicking twice or when I try and drag and drop, it makes me automatically let go of it.
Weird.
Yeah. Or it doesn't even register the goddamn thing at all. Hold on. Is it because I have Advanced Fog of War on or something? Because I know I've been having a lot of problems with that in the past. It might be. Oh yeah, it definitely was. Alright. Okay. Let me just turn that off of all the maps and see if that helps. Well, Tony's is a great. Oh, now my connection to the server has been interrupted. Grumble,
Same.
grumble, grumble. Roll 20. I don't know why it's been so finicky lately, but it feels like the last couple sessions we ran, it's being really screwy. Okay. Give me a second, Alex. I'm moving you to the next map still. I just have a lot of issues.
Don't worry, my thing got interrupted, so.
We lost.
Refresh.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Azir. Because I'm guessing, Helena, you do not want to run further into that room.
Mm-mm.
Strange fleshy tentacles dot the floor and the walls, reaching out as if trying to grasp at you.
Gross.
Azir,
Yeah,
you're up.
I'm gonna move here and ready in action.
What's the trigger?
When the guy looks like he's about to attack next.
What are you doing when that happens?
Casting fog cloud.
Okay. Kai.
Well, first of
Oh,
all, I want a
Jesus.
second wind, because fuck
Yeah.
this.
Pain of missing an arm suddenly kicks in.
Second, did we spend at least a minute interacting with this guy?
Yeah, I'll say so.
Alright, I want to do this then. I wanted to ask about his HP and also his strength.
900 HP. Strength of 20.
Okay. Okay, let's see, for my actual action, I don't know what to do.
Oh, sorry, I'm only supposed to tell you superior, equal, or inferior.
Yeah.
Well, it's superior
Yours.
then.
Yours. Yeah, superior and superior.
I have a strength of 20.
Hmm?
I have a strength of 20, so...
Superior still.
Okay.
I was telling you his base score is not what the house is giving him.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
I don't want to use environmental shit, though.
By the way, he's wearing no armor, and he's not taking, like, he doesn't even look like he's defending himself. His arm is slack at his side. Meaning his AC is effectively 0. I'm letting you all know that right now. You don't need to know your enemy to know that.
Okay. I'm going to roll... Would this be insight or would this be like investigation or something to figure out if using furniture as like using furniture, would that be a bad idea? I guess I'll roll insight.
Yeah. If it is, you just don't know. If it's made out of flesh, then probably, but it's not absorbing blood, remember. And you saw the other flesh furniture absorbing blood.
And you did see what happened to your arm.
Oh yeah, it's still pinned to the door back there.
Well, too bad, I guess. Well, I'm gonna move, so.
Okay.
Let's move this way.
Bolt. Just running?
Yep.
Zaris?
So he wants the weakling.
Well, right now it looks like he's gone into something akin to a barbarian's frenzy.
Yeah, I've figured that out. When people.
Yeah, he's breathing heavily. He's looking at you all, and his eyes are darting everywhere. And he's very clearly now hostile to all of you.
Oh my
Oh, good.
god. Cool. Is there a way for me to like knock over one of the normal people?
Okay, you want to sacrifice your allies? This is an evil action.
I need to get back to true neutral.
You don't need to do shit.
Also,
yeah, roll me athletics.
Also, this is not. So it is evil act, but he's not doing it as evil act. He's doing it. I'm saving everyone.
Still is an evil act. Cool story. Still murder.
Yeah. Yeah.
Won't hold up in court.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, athletics. Who are you doing it to?
Who's looking the scrawniest?
That would be the mage with no hands.
That no one likes.
Yeah, Sloan is right next to you.
I'm not gonna
I
push
think.
Sloan though.
Oh boy.
Oh, you know what? Screw it. I'll just run then. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go.
3, 2, 1. Not it.
Not it.
Not it.
Not it.
Not it.
Not it.
But Alex
Not
can't
it.
even do it. Oh yeah, she's out of the room, so it doesn't matter.
I think that was Xeris is the last one to say not it.
Nah, those NPCs, man.
They're sticking to you, Xeris, by the way. They don't seem to have realized that you are intending on knocking one over and running. He grabs one of the table legs, one of the chair legs, and snaps it off.
Who?
And then rushes forward towards you, Xeris, and wings the table leg at your head.
Cool. Fog of war. Not fog of war. Fog of cloud. Fog cloud.
Okay, what's that do?
A 20-foot area becomes this. One sec. My arrow doesn't show up on the background.
Where's your point starting from? Here?
Here, basically from bolt up and to the side.
As you do, the mouths in the walls open and all blow, and a strong wind blows through the room, dispersing the cloud.
Jeez.
10 miles per hour wind?
Yup.
It's
Yeah.
a house covered in tumors. That's what you asked of?
Serious, what's your AC?
20.
Get wrecked, son.
He hits you in the chest, dealing 12 damage, and I use strength save.
Is it magical?
No. It's a table leg.
I mean, he might be magical is the thing.
Nope.
12. Things. There we go. Strength save.
You fly back 30 feet into the room.
Like,
And halfway off the table, half not. You're still on your feet because you hit the table, but you're kind of like on your back, like half your body's on the table, and you're kind of blinking as if like, what the fuck just happened? Because that did not hurt. Your armor absorbed most of the blow. But you can see the table leg in his hand is essentially splinters as he tosses the pieces of it over his shoulder. And he says, "You're gonna fight me, right?"
no, probably not. I don't fight my friends.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm out.
Okay.
I mean, does this guy have opportunity attacks?
He's in a lair.
He ignores. He ignores. Hila.
I mean, I didn't even go. I wasn't in 5 feet.
Oh, you moved like this.
I'm guessing I will switch to a different map.
Okay.
Sloan.
All right. I'd like to cast Grease.
Okay.
Like that. It's a 10. This quadrant right here.
Cool. Let me put it down.
With grease wrestling, that's what friends do, right?
Yeah.
It's absorbed into the floor tiles.
Okay. 5, 6. That's unfortunate. Oh, hang on. Right there. Spell slot down. Whose Discord beep am I hearing?
Helena.
Me. Hi, Tequila.
Howdy.
How long does haste last?
1 minute.
1 minute. It's not concentration either.
Yep. So Helena, you're super speedy for a while.
10 turns.
But look at all them enemies, though.
You can take the disengage action, not this, the dodge action as part of your haste action, so they would all have disadvantage on hitting you as you run past them.
You can take the disengage action as your action, but you have to be in melee with them to do so.
Well, I meant dodge action, not disengage.
Yeah.
You give up one of your movements to dedicate to dodging.
I had like 4 times that. So... yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Oh.
Haste is fun.
It's 60.
Okay.
Wait, you said here.
Okay, I count 3 attacks of opportunity on you. 2 from the weird spider things and 1 from the tentacles.
Ew, tentacles.
Ew.
I know enough of what happens with tentacles. And Helena is a holy woman.
Yeah.
20, I believe.
21,
My
I believe,
AC?
right?
Yeah, 21.
None of them managed to hit you as you zoom by.
Meow.
Azir.
I wish the person I got to showcase this quality of Azure wasn't someone he was so outclassed by.
Okay.
Azure's body begins to tense up as he begins raging and readies his shield. And he's going to be taking the dodge action and says to the guy, "Alright, you want to fight, mama's boy? Let's fight."
Oosh.
All right. You can leave now if you want, Zaris.
Thank you.
Zer wants to play.
Hi.
What's in? Let's see. What to do? I don't have anything flammable.
Your burning spirit is flammable, random citizen.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna
You
go.
are most welcome.
I'm gonna go up to here. Is there like fleshy shit on this area of the wall?
Nope.
Okay.
Kitchen actually seems to be the cleanest area for fleshy shit that you've seen so far. It's covered in gore and blood, however, still.
Okay. For now, I'm gonna light up my torch, but I'm just holding it for now.
Oh no, no fire. No fire, he says. And Azure, you're forgotten for a moment. Bolt! Mother doesn't like fire. I don't like fire.
Bye. I'm waiting.
I know you are. Just, I'm still having those really annoying tech issues with Roll20. Sorry, I didn't mean to sound curt there.
Okay,
There you are.
So does that use up all my movement?
Yes.
Oh.
Just for ease of things. You're kind of startled by all the shit in here. Zaris!
Cool beans.
Kai has his attention now, and Kai is very wounded.
1, 2.
He doesn't take an attack of opportunity on you, but he does at Rack as Rack goes by. And he grabs Rack by the throat and lifts him up in the air.
Unfortunate.
And on his turn... Oh, hold on. I have to put you on the new map.
Bye, Rack.
On his turn, he crushes Rack's throat and then throws the limp corpse at Kai. Kai, I need a strength save.
Okay.
You are hit by the body, and although Rack kind of like flies off of you, you are knocked prone from the force of it. And your torch falls to the ground. And he rushes over
Oh, Roach.
and begins stomping on the torch to put it out. He's ignoring you entirely. Keela?
Oh, me. I don't know if I can make it through all this. I don't think I can.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm feeling as well.
Mhm. He's gonna go here. He's gonna let it torch. And can I throw it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw it right
Ranged
there.
attack without proficiency.
Oh, sorry, what?
Ranged attack without proficiency.
So just plus dex.
At disadvantage at 15 feet. You have to get closer. It's got the same range as a dagger.
Oh, I mean, the dagger has 20.
Oh, then yeah, you're fine.
17.
It's 20 before you roll at disadvantage with a dagger? I thought it was 10.
Yep. 20 to 60.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, that hits the tentacles, and they shrivel up back into the floor. Sloan.
Sloan's gonna go ahead and just double. Oh, this would not get me out of the room, right? That would just get me to the door.
Yes. And as you rush to the door, it swings shut, and you hear a click.
I didn't actually move yet, but
Oh, well then as you're looking at the door, it swings shut and there's a click.
oh,
Uh-oh.
that's interesting. I don't like it. I'm going to move to the door. And I'm going to look kind of timidly over at Steven and then say, I'm very sorry. We have a pressing engagement elsewhere now. And I firebolt the door.
Alright. Roll a ranged attack.
Nice.
Woo!
Yeah, the door is just a normal door. Bolt, you look down at the ground and you see a quarter. Like one copper.
Oh! I, Bolt Magnum, will always take this to give to a poor beggar outside a tavern at some later time, and he bends down to pick it up.
Yep. As you pick it up, you realize it's a gold coin, and not a copper, and it has some sort of like strange crackling energy around it. And as you bend over to pick this gold coin up, the door behind you explodes with a blast of fire shooting through it right where your head was.
I love critical hit on cantrips.
Add Ecstasy's coin to your inventory. Yeah, Xeris, the bolt slams into you, but you're just like, excuse me?
Wait, there's a firebolt fire through the door, and it barely misses Bolt, but now the bolt is flying into Xeris. Wait, which bolt is flying into Xeris now?
The firebolt, Xeris, and it just whooshes over you, and you look down and you go, huh! And yeah, that door's destroyed, Sloan.
Good.
Helena?
My turn. Has it been a minute?
No, it's third turn, so you still have 7 more turns of this.
Oh, Jesus fucking
Yeah.
Christ.
Haste is nice.
Yeah, haste is fun.
Kind of don't want to
Bye,
keep on
guys.
going. Yeah, I kind of don't want to keep on running just in case, because
I mean, Krieger only needs one of you to make it to that beacon.
No, yeah, I think she's more talking about if there's something else up ahead that's gonna stop her. She's gonna be, she doesn't want to ecstasy herself, you know.
Like, there might be something guarding the beacon, and it might not be, only Helena able to take it down.
yeah.
To be fair though, she still has the speed to run away back then.
Yeah.
And
That's true.
the action pool to dodge. You still have the action pool to dodge and still run
Yeah.
all over
Yeah.
the place.
And I do have an AC of 21.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Zoomies. You're taking the zoomies. Helena runs like my cat at 2 a.m.
Helena doesn't know how to run now.
All right, show me the path you're taking because I need to know how many attacks of opportunity.
And I'm doing the same thing as last time.
Yep, I figured. So they're all gonna have disadvantage. So that's 1 attack of opportunity, 2 attacks, 3 attacks.
55,
Thoratex. Keep
60.
keep how many spaces you've moved in your head and how much you have left. Will I roll?
Mhm.
That was 5 attacks, I said, right? 1,
Four.
2,
You
3,
said
4,
you said
4
4,
attacks.
but it should be 5, I think. Because there's
yeah, you're
2
right.
tentacles and 3
Yeah.
spiders.
Mhm.
2, 2, 1, 2. Helena, one's gonna hit.
No, the spider was a little too far away, I think, because I was here.
Yeah,
you
but
walked into it.
you moved like
Oh,
this.
I moved this way.
Yeah. That last spider will connect.
Okay.
It is gonna deal 1. I need a con save.
Con save?
Yeah. First off, though, you're taking 5 piercing damage as it bites you.
Oof. Con is not one of my fortes. Let's put it at that. Oh, well.
You're fine.
Mm-hmm. So 5 minus 5.
This might be a very short session.
I mean, still not great, you know, so far.
Gotta love haste.
Yeah.
Just imagine if we had had Tal here instead of Helena.
Helena, you run to the stairs. Oh my lord. Hold on.
Helena doubles back. I draw my face off Steven.
Fuck me.
As you start moving, you see the house from the ceiling disgorge a massive, fleshy creature with blood dripping from it, as well as 4 small canine-like flesh beings come from the floor. You can see them on the staircase above you. The big guy's blocking the staircase.
Do I still have an movement?
How much did you use up?
60.
Yeah, you have however much you should have left.
I think a short boost more. She sees this. Not. And goes back.
Oh.
Like 10 feet back or 5.
And then the rest of us go, "Oh, random citizen, you are back. Did you find the beacon?"
No. There's something scary up ahead.
Well then, have no fear, for I, Bolt Magnum, will be there.
You're like
soon.
shouting at this point.
Azir.
There's still some knives and cleavers on the table, right?
Oh yeah, there's tons.
Alright, I move over to it. I'm gonna pick one up.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to throw it at Steven.
Disadvantage. I don't think you actually have range, do you? No.
Nope, too far. It's impossible to throw it that far.
Then I'm throwing it in his direction.
Okay.
Catches
You
it in
don't
the
need
face.
to roll anything for that. You hurl a knife at him and it clatters to the tile and skids across. And it slides and the hilt hits him in the boot and he bends down and picks it up. And then looks at Kai meaningfully.
And I'm gonna say before my turn's over, "Come on, boy, let me beat you in your mother's place."
Can't speak while using rage. Oh no, that's only frenzy.
Yep.
Yep, you're good. Kai, you're up.
Oh boy. Is he still putting out the torch?
No, it's out. And he looks at you, Kai, and he goes... He leans down really close beside your ear. Have you learned your lesson?
I don't know what I'm doing here. I think I don't have anything that's flammable.
I didn't hear a yes. And he raises the knife at you.
Alright, well.
It's clear that he's going to take an attack of opportunity if you try and leave.
Yeah.
Unless you disengage.
Yeah, well. Hang on, let me see who else is in this room. I will stand up.
Okay.
I'm gonna disengage 15 feet, I guess. I'm gonna go over here.
Bolt.
Wait, bonus action.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to use, what is it? I wanted to use this on Azure.
Okay, you do so.
So let me roll this real quick.
Dang.
Here you gain 10 temporary HP.
11.
11. Bolt.
Okay. Well. If Elena says there's something scary up ahead, then quite clearly, Bolt Magnum, has to get there to protect this one random citizen. I move up to here with my starter movement, and then can I disengage?
No, because you'd be running towards more enemies.
Yeah, but if I go here, then I'm still outside the enemy's range, you know?
Yeah, but you moved your full move, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so disengaging doesn't give you more movement.
Okay.
Disengaging just means that your movement that round doesn't provoke attacks of opportunity.
Then I will instead light a torch as I'm moving up.
Well, you have a lit torch. Zeris.
Okay. I am going to use haste on myself.
God damn it. Go ahead.
Okay.
No bards today.
4, 5, 6.
Just casters.
Are you taking
Is this?
knockback?
Are we? If we once we stop moving, we're stopped moving, right?
No.
Split move.
You can move, attack, and move.
Cool.
That hits. And it dies. You crush this arachnid spider. And you're pretty certain that as you go through, that it didn't have any sort of resistance.
Hmm.
Like, it did not feel like hitting the flesh golem did, where the physical portion of the attack did nothing. You can tell that the physical portion smushed it.
Oh, so the torch is useless in this case. Well, never know when we get across to something else that needs some fire.
Sloan, he's trying to move out of your threatened area. Are you going to get an attack of opportunity on him, or?
I only have a dagger and a quarterstaff, and I don't have Warcaster.
No, you're provoking an attack of opportunity. Like, he's provoking an attack of opportunity from you. He's just walking past you with his guard down.
I know. Oh, God. Oh, but this is my reaction if I use it.
Yep.
Which means I won't be able to... it probably doesn't matter if I shield or not, it sounds like.
I mean, like, let's be honest. Would you really hit if you used your attack of opportunity?
He's not defending himself. Like, he's just, like, his arm with the
Sitting
knife
duck.
in it is slack. Like, he's not even paying attention or looking at you, Sloan. You're pretty sure you can get a free hit in with sneak attack.
Okay, but would you
With
really...
sneak attack?
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
he's not a rogue anymore, is he?
No.
Oh, you're not a rogue anymore? No, never
No,
mind.
I've been pure wizard for a long time.
No, so yeah, you can stab him if you want, or hit him with the quarterstaff.
For like 2 damage.
D4 plus 3, so it would be minimum.
Well, we totally don't know what this help is.
Roll attack if you're doing it, and if not, then just don't. Alright, that hits. Roll damage. As if you would crit.
Oh. Okay. So do I just? Oh, hang on. Slash roll.
Yeah, just roll another d4.
D4.
You plant that dagger squarely in his shoulder blades, and then he turns to you after stepping out of your threatened area and goes, "Oh, you want to fight?"
Oh boy.
And he comes back to here.
And hits me
And,
for 937 hit points.
He swings that kitchen knife at you. And Sloan, you managed to... He does it really slowly, as if it's kind of like a lazy, half-hearted attack at you.
Oh, okay.
What's your AC?
I have a bad feeling about this, but only 13 right now.
Oh no, that still hits you then, even though he wasn't really trying. You kind of dodge into the knife.
Oh boy.
And you get a wicked slash across your face for 22 damage.
Oh my god.
Oh, jeez. Oh.
The arms of an angel.
Yeah.
You might get another wicked scar from this.
Yeah, I might.
Sheila,
What's up?
you're up.
Cool. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Still stay there.
You shooting anyone? You shooting anyone?
Fine, I'll shoot that one.
Okay, roll the hit. I just forgot that to take all of their turns too, so whatever.
They're
That hits.
starting by us as well.
They're still, let's say they're still half being formed. They're still attached to the ground. That hits. And yeah, your bullet tears through one of its eyes. It tilts its head 180 degrees so it's upside down and stares at you with its remaining eye.
Is it still alive?
Yeah.
I'm shooting it with my off gun then.
Okay.
Pop, pop.
Boom, boom, bitches. That hits. Yeah, you blow this one through the other eye and it collapses dead. Sloan!
Alright, he's right here. He's right in front of me. He just fucked me up. Sloan reaches into his component pouch and pulls out a small piece of tissue paper and deftly rips it in half as a rent of time and realm energy tears open above him. And I'm casting Sloan's Arcane Breach.
Nice! Yeah. I have a token for this, actually. One moment.
Okay.
Give me 50 feet out from you.
Okay.
As I pray that the fucking... I don't know what it is with my mouse and roll 20. How's that look?
I love it.
That's awesome.
Hold on, I want to actually have the color like that. How's that?
I love it.
Yeah, you fire
Would
a blast of rended thing. He doesn't try dodging it. And you blow through him for 18 damage. He does make... he doesn't seem stunned, though.
Okay.
Even though he didn't make the he didn't try to make an int save, it seems like he might be immune to stun.
Okay. In that case, we're gonna...
It is
gonna-
Azir.
I'm sorry?
It is Azir. I was answering a question in the type chat.
Oh,
Go ahead.
Isn't his color green?
yeah.
It is, yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and probably go unconscious, guys. Like to move. Actually, wait. I don't want... Oh. Can I see into the next room now that I've blown the door off?
Oh yeah.
Cool. I want to use the realms are permeable to misty step into the next room.
As you, yeah, you know what? Yeah, you can do that. He goes, "Oh," as you do so. I didn't expect that. Helena,
Yeah.
you're up. Helena, you can hear barking on that stairwell. And as you look up it, you can see the dogs are now at the top of the stairwell. You don't see that lumbering beast yet, though.
Dogs, don't you mean lions?
You said canids.
No, it's a joke. Because when my dog starts barking, I say Tavros is trying to. I'm just lying.
I'm gonna go to the washroom as you guys think.
Okay.
I don't even know what the turn order is anymore because the turn order doesn't appear on this map.
I have 1 3rd-level spell slot left, and I do have Fireball prepared.
I mean, throw it into the house again.
So, what I could do is, on my next turn, assuming I haven't been eviscerated, which is, you know, kind of big at this point. Or not my next turn, but if I could get to the stairway and drop a fireball on the flesh golem, that would probably do a pretty hefty punch of damage.
There's a flesh golem?
Isn't it?
At the very,
Yeah.
like
At the very top. Yeah.
I just mean that. Oh,
She said something scary that's up ahead.
Yeah, I don't know this in-game, of course, but out of game, I heard the bad.
Mm-hmm. The bad's coming. Save it for the flesh golem. It was a hell of a hard time to beat.
I do also.
Though
have
it
Scorching
does
Ray.
seem it's a lot different since there's no eyes and nothing. It's just all bloody.
Okay. I also have Scorching Ray. So, frankly, if I make it out of this alive, I will be surprised.
You'll be surprised.
Hello,
I
friends. So what do you think of Steven? Is he sufficiently creepy and terrifying?
Yeah. No. He's real horrifying. But I got to use my cool spell.
You did. And it definitely startled him. How many attacks of opportunity is that, Helena?
That's 4.
5. 4? Yeah, 4.
4.
1,
And this one's 5.
2. Oh, yeah. Well, no, you only moved into this one's threatened range, didn't you? Don't you have to move out of it?
yeah, but why did she come out? Did she come out here?
Mm-hmm.
So if she went
1, 2, 3, 4.
like that, then she took
5.
5.
No, that's not what I did though.
Well,
This way.
Okay.
show us what you did.
Down, side, down, side, down. Think here and then side here and here.
Okay, yep.
That one doesn't have.
That's still 5.
1. How is it 5?
Oh, no, sorry, it's 4. Yeah, sorry.
Here.
I was blind. Yeah, none of them managed to strike you. That haste is saving your butt, not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of armor are you wearing, Helena?
Breastplate.
Okay. So mage armor wouldn't actually.
I have a breastplate and then a shield and plus the freedom scarf we got from the Elias thing.
Right.
Azir, you're kind of being ignored here.
Oops.
The guy in front of me, is there anything on him? Like, does it look like there'd be any kind of chance that there's something on this person?
That's a torso.
No clothing, no anything like that?
It's a torso covered in red. You cannot tell if it's naked or not.
This is a stove, right?
That's a stove. There's all sorts of pots and skillets and pans on it.
I'm gonna turn it on.
All right.
Is it a gas stove?
I mean, it's part of the house, isn't it? So.
You open it up and you see there's wood inside of it.
guess it's time to start cooking something if I'm just going to be ignored. And that's my turn.
Okay, you open the door and you see there's wood inside, and then you say a catchy one-liner and you don't do anything. Are you lighting the wood?
I don't have anything. I'm from a water planet. I don't carry flint.
Kai?
I can't throw flint at you, so...
Well, I did just say I'm going to start cooking something.
Yeah, I'm not gonna throw flint 65 feet at you. I can't throw kindling either.
She only has one arm. He only has one arm.
Yeah.
And right now that's using... what are you holding, actually? Because I just realized I don't think you can hold your greatsword one-handed.
Yeah.
You
I
can.
realized that
It'd be a
too.
disadvantage on
Yeah.
attack type thing.
I mean, I also have a hand axe, so...
You probably put your greatsword away and have your hand axe out
yeah,
then.
probably. Anyways, at this point, I'm just gonna disengage out of the room.
Okay.
And I wish I didn't have to destroy that door.
Probably for the best that you did.
I know, but
Okay, and I
arcane
accidentally...
Yeah, why the fuck is Zaris in here all of a sudden?
It's because of this stupid... I don't know what it is, but it'll, like, stop reading my mouse. It's only on the Roll20 that it does this. So it'll stop, like, reading my mouse when I'm trying to drag and drop, or when I click once, it'll click twice. It's really weird shit. Okay, Kai, you go to there. Bolt.
Can I still move?
Chief Warrant Officer Zaras. It is in times like these that ordinary men become heroes. And it's at times like these that men have to become ordinary that heroes have to become ordinary men. At this point, it is better for I, Bolt Magnum, to hold this ward off as you and random citizen with red hair makes their way up to the top floor.
My name's Helena.
Very well, random citizen Helena. Gonna go up and I'm gonna pop it with a torch.
Okay.
Oh.
Nope.
You set the flag at the end of your glaive on fire.
It's Krieger's flag.
This is both a terrible sin and a great boon.
There's.
Okay, that flag is on fire, I guess.
Improvised fiery weapon, anyone?
Yeah.
There's also choking smoke
All
that
right.
makes it so you can't see the end of your glaive anymore.
I'm
You're
gonna
having a disadvantage for swinging on it from now on, Bolt.
I'm gonna try to hit this thing.
Okay. That hits?
Yeah.
Still up. Hits. Still up.
Did they get stronger? Dylan?
I mean, but these look stronger than the first one still, and this is what he's asking.
Nope.
Hmm.
Not any way that you can see, at least. Oh wait, no. Oh, I'm sorry. He drops his knife, goes over here, and picks up this broom.
Wait, what?
What?
I'm not done.
Oh, keep
Dylan,
going. Then.
Zaris isn't done.
Yeah, keep going. Then.
If it doesn't go down, then I'm just gonna do that.
Okay, now it dies.
Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Don't you have to decide though at the beginning of the swing if you're smiting?
No,
Nope.
it's after it hits. I have to know if it hits or not.
Yeah, but it's after it hits before damage, isn't it?
As long as a attack hits, you can smite.
I'll allow it for now, but from now on you have to specify before rolling damage. so you can see if it hits, and then you can roll. You can
Okay.
say
Just in the past, we've done it legitimately. We've been like, oh, it looks like it's about to go down. Smite it.
Yeah,
but-
and it's also the point of, oh, if you break its skull, because the smite is like you hit it and then like holy energy smites down. If it's already dead, then the holy energy wouldn't come down, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna attack this one.
Alright.
Haste.
Oh yeah, haste.
So you can only make
that
one
does not
attack.
hit.
Okay.
The tentacles weave around, and you think you smacked them, but you didn't hit it in any space that matters. He even starts walking towards you, Azure, with his broom held at the ready. Keela? Oh, wait, sorry, hold on. All the baddies get to go. Wait, no, that's just going to run on the wall.
Huh.
One moment. The dogs have reached the bottom of the stairs. And now, Helena, looking past them, you can see the big creature again.
Mm.
It's at that point where there's like the turn. Okay, attacks on people.
Hi, buddy.
2 on Helena.
Oh boy, this is how I die.
Hasn't been your turn yet, so you're still dodging. So you avoid a crit and neither one hits you. 2 attacks on Xeris. Sorry, Xeris, the tentacles are trying to grab you with an athletics.
Okay.
So I need a counter athletics or acrobatics.
Athletics.
Tentacles grab hold of your leg. You are stuck in that square until you can break that grapple.
Okay.
The spider leaps at you to try and bite, but you block it with your shield. Tequila.
Hello.
Hello.
He's gonna fire that one.
Okay. How many shots do your pistols have in them?
6.
Don't forget you'll need to reload eventually.
Yeah, I know this is my 6th shot.
Okay. That hits.
And then the other one.
Alright. That also hits. Another flesh spider dead. Sloan.
Alright, Sloan's gonna move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're gonna zip zap some firebolts into that fellow.
Go ahead.
No, probably not.
No.
Okay. That's my turn.
Okay. Elena.
My turn. Give me a second. Everything is thinking now. Oh, that's side too. Move there. And let me see, what can I do? Oh wait, I didn't use my last third spell. Since it got interrupted, so I'm going to use Mass Healing Word, which is 9. 9? No, 11. Since it's 2 plus 3. On Bolt. On Sloan. me just see if I reach on Kai and on myself.
Okay.
For those
Guys,
people, plus 11.
you're seeing scarabs starting to try and crawl out of the walls.
No, fuck. So
There's
much
been a
for
lot
not.
of magic staff.
So much for only appearing at the bottom.
Can Helena move again, by the way?
Yeah, she can dash still with her second action.
Yeah.
You can
She can
move
dash
this way.
twice because she has 2 actions to use dash.
No, so she used her normal action to cast Mass Healing Word. I'm assuming she used her bonus action to disengage. She used her movement to move back 15 feet. So now she has her haste action.
Yep.
Okay.
Out of character, what is the scarabs?
That's the things that drain
They're mana scarabs. They will legitimately like, oh, that's magic. I'm gonna eat it.
Stay here.
Good to
You
know.
listen to what Dylan May let Helena's poor staff do yesterday.
I know it has no charges left.
Also, it
Yeah.
will like latch on you and suck your magic out.
Yeah, it'll try to get into your skin.
Azir.
So we finally gonna play?
I'm not sure how for long, but yes.
And he takes the dodge action.
Okay. Kai.
It's my turn.
Yes.
I can't tell.
Yeah, the turn order doesn't show up on this map.
I know it doesn't. I can't do anything about it.
Okay.
Well, you can. I'm the only one on the other map, so you could move it if you need to.
It's too much trouble. I'd have to X out the whole thing, remake it. It's just go with what I'm saying.
Go up to here. And then I want to use my bonus action to use my rally on Helena. So let me just roll this.
What? Why are you gonna use rally on me again?
Bonus HP.
Ah, bitchin'.
Helena is the party's hero today. I didn't expect that.
I didn't expect people to do anything.
Helena's getting all the buffs.
Yeah.
Remember that's
man.
only temporary HP, not actual HP.
Okay.
Yeah, so it goes
It's
in
a
the second
9.
bar, Alex, not in your
Yep,
HP.
yep, yep,
Oh no,
yep.
you.
Yeah, I already added
You
the
made
mod to it.
Okay.
Bolt.
Do you subtract that HP?
Yeah, and then
Uh,
it's temporary.
okay. I move 25 feet to get up to here, and we're gonna bump it with the torch.
Okay.
Bop it!
Pull it.
Twist
Twist
anything
it.
again, please.
That hits, and they shrivel up at the fire. You don't even need to roll damage.
Okay. And then I move my last 5 feet up to here.
Okay. Zaris.
Okay. Let's swing at some spider. So I'm gonna swing at this one first.
Okay. Hit. Does not hit.
Okay. I will then swing again.
Hits. Dead.
Cool. And then I will go like this.
Okay. Meanwhile, Azir.
Mm-hmm.
He lazily walks up to you and cocks back the broom handle. What's your AC?
17. At
17?
disadvantage.
He hits. You take 15 damage as he cracks the broom over your face.
Magical.
Nope.
All right.
The broom
15. You
handle.
said.
15, yep, and it breaks the broom handle.
Okay,
Yeah.
-7.
The hell is it -7?
Raging.
Because he's got
Raging.
damage reduction because he's raging.
Also,
Yeah, but minus... Oh yeah, because it's resistance. It's not a set number like Armor Master. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
remember you also have temporary HP.
I do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
From
gave
Harley.
you 11.
Okay, I didn't hear that.
Tequila. Oh wait, sorry, spiders. It's the initiative order's weird for me too.
Does
One's
this
trying
guy
to bite Kai. The other one's trying to bite Xeris. And Kai, you're crit.
doesn't this guy suffer attacks of opportunity?
Nope. You moved into your threat range, not out of anybody else's.
This ain't no Pathfinder.
So you are crit, so you are taking... Hold on. 10 damage, Kai, and I need a con save.
Okay, don't tell me the result until after I see the result, so...
Okay.
Because I want to see... Oh, never mind, I'm fine. Because I wanted to see if I was gonna nat one.
That's fair. You resist.
Okay.
Xeris, the one on you, it cannot get a hold of you. Tequila?
Tequila's gonna start reloading his guns, I guess.
You can move while doing so. Oh no, you have 2 guns. You can't move while doing so. Sloan?
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, sorry, hold on. I forgot one more thing.
What?
I'm just putting them on the map because
Oh,
they're
doggies.
approaching cautiously.
Mm.
Oh.
Bark, bark.
Now I see why you turn around, random citizen Helena.
Yeah, the bigger thing is probably gonna come.
There is a bigger thing. Oh no.
It's
I'd
one
like
of
to
those
hold my...
flesh golems.
Upon hearing that, I want to hold my action until I see the flesh golem appear at the edge of the stairs.
It's not a flesh golem, but yes. Helena.
Or the big thing, she said.
Got it.
The bloody thing. My turn. Let's see, what can I do? Can I do? What can I do? What can I do? I'm gonna attack this spider thing that's behind us.
Okay.
Sneak attack.
Mm-hmm. $15?
Yep. And it dead. You still have your move and another action. Technically, you could dash twice right now.
Okay.
Listen, I
got it.
Right? Your hammer says.
She walks up to Sloan and is gonna cast Death Watch.
Thank God, I thought you were casting haste.
Haste doesn't stack on the same target, thankfully.
It's not the same target. They'd be casting haste on each other.
I still have one more application of 3rd level spell.
Oh, jeez.
What's that, Tequila?
Let's hear it.
Come on, boy. Your mother's watching, ain't she? I
Okay.
barely felt that one, and I take the
Cool.
dodge action again.
Awesome. As you provoke him, he takes his legendary action and swings at you again.
Okay.
jamming his broom directly into your skull
Ow.
for 22 damage.
All right. 11 damage.
As the other end comes into your head,
Gross.
like the splinters of it, and he leaves it there. Steps over here and grabs a you know what they use to carve meat off of a kebab?
Oh Jesus.
Oh, jeez.
One of those.
So, what happened to the other Bloody Thorn members? Only Rack's been dealt with.
They are all coming with you, and they are dealing with their own shit. Like there's essentially, you remember those scarabs? Quarter is breathing fire to keep them back. Hadley and Dunkelman are guarding your guys' rear.
Okay.
Kai?
My turn?
Yes.
This one is still alive, right?
Yes.
Okay. Party tank, 30 HP, let's go. I'm gonna swing at the spooter.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'm gonna swing at the tentacles.
Okay.
Where is it?
Does not hit. That hits. Cut off one of the tentacles, but two continue to come out of the ground, and then that one that you cut off just grows back.
Ugh.
Oh.
As I walk up, I take out another torch and put it in my offhand, and I light it with my already lit torch, and now I got two torch, because two torch is better than one torch. It's my
You did your glaive.
huh?
You didn't have your glaive out at all during this?
I mean, my glaive's on my back.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought. Cool.
But I still managed to light the glaive on fire. So I'm running around with like smoke pouring out of my back. So
Bolt is
I'm just
triple wielding fire, essentially.
yeah.
That's how we roll.
I, Bolt Magnum, have deduced that fire is their weakness, so I have become fire. Gonna bop the first one? I don't know what the fuck
That
just
doesn't hit.
rolled. Damn.
Zaris?
Okay, here we go. Gonna smack some spiders.
That hits. Still alive. How do you do it?
Can I smack it at the wolves?
It'll have no mechanical effect, but yes, its body goes flying and lands in front of the wolves before dissolving into flesh that climbs up into the walls.
Cool. One,
Well,
two,
Back in
three.
the room. Azir, he puts down the kebab carving knife.
Okay.
And I'm doing this while you're taking your other actions, Zaris, by the way. That hits. You hit. Yep. Still up. You smush one of its tentacles and it grows right back.
I believe we need to use fire on these.
Meanwhile, in the room, Azir, he puts down the kebab carver and then picks up a fish scaler. Sorry, a fish descaler. Swings that at you.
At disadvantage.
Mm-hmm. And he misses his first swing as you duck underneath it, but then catches you on his second swing, as this is the first time you've seen him swing twice. And you take 32 damage from this one.
Cool.
All right. I'm at -2.
Okay, Azir drops, bleeding to death. He picks you up by the like he grabs your leg and begins dragging you towards the stove. There.
And as he's doing that, can I say something?
Yeah. If you want to remain conscious.
I wonder how disappointed Mama's going to be when the others escape.
So, doggies and tentacles. One tentacle on each Xeris, Kai, and Bolt are trying to grab all of you, so all need athletics.
Oh.
Your tentacles. Be careful.
Oh, hang on.
So 22, 23.
Oh yeah, 22. Forgot about that. Yep. You guys all managed to prevent from being wrapped up by the tentacles.
Oh, here come the doggos.
Disadvantage on the first attack on Kai.
Oh, they're not attacking Kai.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
All four coming at you.
Cool.
And they're using pack tactics.
So they get
So
advantage.
there's always one in one of your blind spots. So they all get advantage. One will connect, everything else will miss.
Cool. Hellish Rebuke.
Okay. You also need to make me a strength saving throw.
What is it, 2d10 now, guys? 2d10 fire?
It's 3d10 if it's a second level spell.
Yeah, it's a second level. Yeah, yeah, because you cast it as a second level spell.
Okay.
8 damage, I need a strength save.
17 fire?
Yeah, that's gonna outright kill the one that bit you, but it might still get a chance to have knocked you prone.
19.
Nope, you remain standing.
No, it's a 16 for me. My thing is already in.
Oh, okay.
Cool. And
So
I
you can
killed
see
it.
that creature on the stairs now. It's moved down the stairs far enough that you should be able to see it, even at your weird angle.
Okay, so it's like here, effectively?
No, it's still on the other map.
Dylan, how much damage did that thing do?
8.
Okay.
How far into the next room is it?
15 feet.
15 feet into the next room?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can only see its waist right now. Its upper body is too big.
Alright, I'm gonna not use my action then.
Okay. Mr. Tequila.
How far is throwing? I don't remember.
20 feet and 60 feet at long range, unless you have, So after 20 feet, it's disadvantage. Unless you have, sharpshooter.
Oh, I do have sharpshooter.
Then yeah, you don't suffer disadvantage as long as it's within the maximum range. And they don't benefit from any cover they may have. Unless it's full cover.
5, 10, 15, 20, 30. And I want to throw a tequila special right here.
Tequila special. All right. Give it a huck.
No.
It deviates. Pick me a number between 1 and 4.
Uh-uh.
Uh-oh.
1.
We tied the number. Pick a direction.
I'm guessing north.
North? Yeah, it explodes harmlessly.
Oh.
Sloan.
Yep. 1, 2. I'm gonna move to right there. And then I'm gonna firebolt that fellow.
Okay.
I think that hits.
And it dead, as flames engulf it, dealing more damage than you had expected.
Ooh.
Elena!
Me.
Speed Lena!
Meow.
Meow.
Yow Helena.
I'm now in the Yao family.
Alleging.
Give me a sec. Oh boy. She touches Sky and uses Cure Wounds. Right? Yes.
A lot of mana scarabs in those walls. They eat the cure wounds.
Wait, I have my sneak attack on, but nothing. That
Attack Kai again.
Yeah.
No,
the scarabs
that is 9.
devour the magic.
What? But I'm.
They're not on you, but they're all crawling all over the walls. As they devour the magic, keeping them back, Quarter runs over and breathes fire on the wall, torching them, but it's too late. They devoured that magic.
Ooh. Oh. So if we damage the walls, the scarabs will not be able to do anything.
With fire, yeah.
Good to know.
He's the only one on scarab duty right now, Quarter. So that's why this is supposed to show you guys that he's having trouble keeping them all back now because they're starting to come too many.
Okay.
Meaning that they might get put on the map soon. They might have enough to start making a swarm.
Oh, cool.
Azir, I need a death save.
Okay. That would be this one. This would roll it, right? 10.
One success. Kai.
Sorry, Kai.
So I just realized that I still have more torches, but I don't know if I actually want to. Would lighting a torch for... Huh?
Sorry, no, lighting a torch does not provoke attacks of opportunity.
Okay, I'll light it up. I can't... Like, that's my action, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's it, then?
Bolt.
Bolt. I guess I'm gonna try to bop this one with my with my attack.
Okay.
Actually, just let me use. I'm using my offhand attack, my bonus action. Oh my god. Okay, fine. I'll do my regular attack now.
12 with 5.
Yep, still doesn't hit.
Okay.
Oh my
wow.
god. This is the pain of having low stats.
Yeah, it is.
Zeris.
Okay. I'm gonna swing at the poppers.
Okay.
This popper first.
Yeah.
That hits.
Bonk.
Not dead. That hits. Dead.
One moment. And then attack the next popper.
Okay, get them flesh pupper. That hits.
Give me a sec, smiting.
Okay. Cool. Still alive, just barely.
And I will move. One. The thing will get an attack of opportunity, right? If I move one more.
No, it's if you move 2 more. It's when you move out of the attack.
The
Oh, you
tentacle.
mean the tentacle?
If you move
Yes,
out
ma'am.
of its range, the tentacle gets an attack of opportunity on you.
Okay, then I'm still right there.
Did he move out of its range? I'm on a different map.
No. No.
Okay, Azir, Steven places you on top of one of the stoves and then puts his hand on the metal of the stove.
Okay.
And you see a scarab crawl out of his wrist, and it's glowing with magical energy.
Oh god.
And it crawls into the wood, and then it explodes in a little puff of flame, and the wood is now lit under the stove.
And it's okay when he lights the fire, but when we light the fire, it's not okay.
It's a magical fire. It's not going to spread. However, you do see the flesh on the walls move slightly away, as if it like bunches up, with a horrible squelching sound as you're away from the fire. Meanwhile, 3 tentacles trying to grab each of you. 1, 2, and 3. Athletics.
19, 16, or 21, 16.
Bolt's
Bolt?
too far away from him to get the effect.
Oh boy.
And Bolt,
Yep.
it
Bolt's-
wraps around your ankle.
Your maidenhood is in danger.
Zaris, that one's going to try and bite you. Does not succeed. And there's a new enemy on the map. As you guys are ready to see something spoopy.
Oh, good.
Oh, hi.
And
Ugly.
it reaches out and scoops a big wad of flesh off the wall. And it is going to throw it.
Can I make my action, or is it?
You didn't have an action ready now, remember?
Oh, okay.
Zaris, Bolt, and Kai, I need dex saves from you all. Bolt, yours is at disadvantage.
I'm gonna use my inspiration to give it a normal.
Okay,
Zaris gets advantage on dexterity because he has haste.
that's true. So re-roll that at advantage, Zaris.
Motherfucker.
Guy has a 15.
Yep.
Aren't you supposed to reroll that at disadvantage?
No, he used his inspiration to make
yeah,
it
yeah,
regular.
right.
Zaris and Kai are taking half damage. And Bolt, you are knocked prone. The fire, all your fire is put out, and you are covered in flesh that is kind of like encasing half of your body to the ground.
Oh!
And you can feel it trying to dissolve you.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Bolt, you're taking 19 damage. The other two are
Ow.
taking half.
So 10.
Ow.
Is it magical damage?
But does
It
the
is.
tentacles drop me?
You said it is?
No, they continue holding your ankle.
But what the fuck?
You're like, the flesh that he hit you with is wrapped around your chest, waist, and stomach, pinning your arm to
Motherfucker.
your side at the ground. And
Well,
it's essentially
okay,
like
they-
you've been covered in gum.
Bolt is gone now, guys. There's nothing I can do because I can't move my legs and I can't move my upper body.
Tequila? Bolt's in serious trouble.
So it's 10 damage, not magical or magical?
10 acid damage. So yes, your damage reduction doesn't work against it.
Yep, just making sure.
Tequila lights a torch. Many action surges.
All right.
So he can step up and start burning away the flesh, I guess.
All right, go ahead. You don't need to roll an attack. This thing has no AC. You touch your torch to the flesh, and it immediately melts and turns to a gooey liquid that surges off of Bolt's body onto the ground, separates, surges to the walls, and reforms on the walls. Sloan.
All right.
Well, you're no longer pinned either now.
I'm still
got your
grappled, so.
Still got your ankle, but you're no longer like attached to the ground by this shit.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Scorching Ray
On?
on targeting the tentacles,
Mm-hmm.
and the other two are going for the big guy.
Cool. Go ahead.
All right, for the tentacles, Scorching Ray.
You blast the center of mass at the root of the tentacles, and they shrivel up, releasing Bolt.
Cool. And now for the next two, on the big guy.
Okay.
Oh,
That hits.
Does.
Almost.
And last one.
Oh,
There it
fizzles.
is.
Yeah, your spell fizzles out, and as your fire hits this thing, you see that the fire is diverted around it,
Oh,
and it looks like it's immune to fire.
good to know.
Sloan, Helena.
My turn. She walks to here
Mm-hmm.
And uses her channel divinity. So that would be 35 hit points divided in between you two. Between Bolt and Kai.
Split that in half as more mana swarms.
17.5, but
So 18. 18. You have 18 to split, Helena.
no, the half is 35. Because I'm in level
no,
7 cleric.
Dylan means that the scarabs eat it.
They ate part of it. They couldn't eat it all, but they did eat.
Even
She did move away from the walls, but
Oh yeah, you're away from the wall.
Yeah.
Never mind. No, you're good. Quarter takes the place you were standing in and is continuing to breathe fire, but you can see his fire is now starting to sputter, and there's little bits of smoke coming out of his mouth, and you're pretty sure he's running on empty.
Okay.
so
He's coughing a bit. There's his playing hell on my vocal
what was
cords.
it? Was it 36 half, Dylan?
No, it's,
No, it's not.
35.
Okay.
How much
Split in
HP
half.
is Helena
Helena is at 46.
at? How much HP is Bolt at?
1.
Out of?
22. Wait, that's a lie. 25.
I honestly.
Plus whatever I
That
healed.
it's up to Helena who to heal.
Yeah, I was just gonna say maybe give Bolt max, honestly.
You sure?
I'm still at 20.
Okay, then yeah. Yeah, Helena touches Bolt.
I'd take
And-
24 health then, and then Kai takes the rest, I guess.
So 11.
Yes.
I guess.
Are you sure you don't want any Helena?
I'll be fine.
okay. Anything else, Helena? I believe you still have haste, but it's going to run out, I think, next turn. Oh wait, I don't know why I took you off of being prone. You're still prone.
Should be 2 turns left, I think. Yeah.
This turn
so
and the next one, yeah.
Yeah.
Bolt mentions, I, Bolt Magnum, can bring someone back up if they go down, but only once.
Okay. Shit.
Yeah. No.
Nothing
I'm
else,
staying
Helena?
here. Nothing else.
Azure.
Death saving throw.
Yep. 2 success. Kai.
I'm gonna take over for scared duty because I got my torch up.
Okay, yeah. Pick a wall and a section of it. You'll be able to cover about 15 feet of wall with that.
Okay, I'll go up to here then.
All right. Kai is keeping scarabs off of 15 feet of that wall. Dunkelman and Hadley are doing the same thing on the other side.
Okay.
However, Hadley gets a little too close to the wall, and a sudden burst of flesh from the wall shoots out and surrounds his head.
Oh.
And you can hear muffled screaming and then a crunching sound
Oh.
as his body goes limp.
Oh. Oh.
Unlucky.
Oh.
Dunkelman takes a step back from the wall. Bolt!
Oh, is it my turn?
Yes.
I stand up. And well, since all of the fire is extinguished now, I guess there's no point in lighting it anew. So I'm gonna
You can take Jones's.
What?
Jones
I have a
is
torch.
the dead guy.
Yeah.
Tequila
Well,
lit his.
yeah, but so okay. What I'm trying to say is, the torch hasn't been much help to me. So,
Okay.
I'm gonna just try to smack this doggy. And since this thing didn't seem to be too bothered by fire, there's no point in trying to light one torch, is what I'm trying to say.
Yep.
I'm gonna try to get this doggy.
As you pull it out, the burn marks on your flag make the Mary Donna Miracle Makers instead look like the Mary Donna Cakers.
Does it hit though?
Yes.
Get cake, son!
It did. Zaris.
Oh shit! It still says battle of the fire alarm. Give me a moment.
Alright, guys. Here I go. This is when we show we're made of, Black Ren. Here comes the crit fail.
We really might be ending early, by the way, if you guys keep this up. You're doing shockingly well.
That plus smites. Yes, what we'll do. We'll do one of these. Then I'll swing again. That misses, I presume.
The magical energy and the bludgeoning damage is absorbed. However, the radiant damage seems to have effect.
Oh god.
That also hits that second one.
Cool. So, do you even want me to roll the bludgeoning?
Not particularly. You know it's immune.
Okay. So that's one of these, and then I will roll this.
All right. Yeah.
Then I'll swing again.
Go ahead. Zaris is unleashing a torrent of blows. That'll double your smite damage.
I know.
Yep.
So I'm
Are you-
rolling that just cause.
What level smite are you doing?
Second level.
Nice.
Lower that. And here comes the smites.
Creature's still alive, but it looks pretty hurt. Meanwhile,
If only I had my hero powers left back.
Stephen cocks his head, moves over to the table, grabs a hammer and a large spike, steps back to you, Azir, puts the spike above you, and hammers it in a single blow to the hilt of the spike, nailing it to the stove. You get one death fail.
Okay.
And then he runs out of that room.
Can I say something as he runs?
Sure.
You know, I thought my father would probably praise me when I met him, being killed by a so-called god killer. But it seems you need your mother to fight your battles for you. I'm probably going to be reprimanded by my father for losing to such an infant. He says, coughing up blood.
Tequila?
Pop, make the bodies drop.
I guess he can try and fire once, see what happens.
Who are you shooting at?
Fire was not effective against it.
No, he's gonna shoot it with his gun.
Are you
Oh.
shooting the creature or are you shooting Steven?
Oh, Steven's here,
fuck.
guys.
I didn't see him.
Yeah, he's already moved up real far.
Oh, hell no.
Guys, light the corpses on fire. He'll stop to put the fire out.
I mean, there's technically no corpses left.
Points at wolves.
Yeah, the wolves.
I thought they
Well,
went back
the
into the
wolves.
walls. Didn't they go back into the walls like the rest of the things?
Just the tentacles.
No, the spiders, the spiders and the wolves did. I'm just keeping them as an X. That's why I know how experience.
Okay. I didn't hear you say they went back into the wolves, so I assumed they were there.
Yeah. However, the floor is made of wood, and you can see from the score marks in it that the floor is not turning to flesh.
Like the floor's on fire.
Oh my god, Aberforth this.
I can't double cast, but I do have 1/3 level left.
Well,
Stand up, gather round.
Tequila's gonna shoot that thing.
Okay, go ahead. Don't bother rolling damage.
Immune to piercing.
Like a little splish sound as a bit of flesh goes off of it.
Well, okay, then I can't do anything else.
Sloan.
All right. You're very persistent, Stephen, but I'm afraid I might have to drop you from my list of guests. And I'm casting Fireball. Right on him.
Okay.
20-foot burst around him is now burning.
All right, yeah. You blast it, and in the explosion, you don't see Steven anymore when it clears.
Okay. Also, it sets stuff on fire. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it sets stuff on fire.
Yep.
No more 3rd level spell slots.
Poor yeah.
And I'm gonna move up to there. There, my turn.
Cool. Helena.
My turn. This is my last turn with haste, right?
Yeah,
I
next
believe
turn
so.
you can't do anything.
Kai asked you a question.
Well, I didn't see.
He wanted to know if he's
No.
asking if he should use his action to cover for you.
So you could run past it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then do you want to
Yep.
drop an initiative?
Yep.
Okay.
After
Sure.
Kai.
What are we doing?
Talia's gonna try and pass by.
Well,
You just sacred flame it and kill it?
Meanwhile, in the room, Azir, you take a death failure at the start of your turn as you start smelling sizzling flesh.
Okay, can I still make the death save?
Yes.
I'm going to use my inspiration, thinking that it
Now
about
or
my
never.
father.
Go ahead.
Okay, it should have been.
Yeah,
Apparently that
reroll
doesn't
at
roll.
advantage. Reroll at advantage.
I clicked
You can't,
advantage.
you can't roll death saves at advantage.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. It's just
No,
No, you
just
can't. There's no way to do it on the sheet. So go ahead and just click it a second time.
okay.
Yeah. You have 3 successes.
I'm gonna roll off the tape off the stove.
You've got a
Okay.
spike in you.
You
Yeah.
try to roll off the stove. You are pinned to it.
Can I not make a strength saving throw?
Can't make
something?
it. Can't do anything else this turn apart from make your death save.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Kai.
Okay, drop the torch. Pull
Alright.
out my hand axe again. I'm gonna try covering over here.
Cool. Go ahead, Helena.
Alright. Vroom vroom.
No.
Wait, I can
Count
do
how
that.
many,
Section
count how
5,
many steps it takes to the
15, 20, 25. Before leaving, she's gonna cast Sacred Fame on the big guy.
Cool.
I do want to point out you could just do this and it only uses 15 feet.
Doesn't matter. Fuck it. It's only 4, though.
That's fine. He takes 4 damage.
Okay,
Hello.
I need to do this. Hi.
I suppose it's just you and me now, isn't it?
Oh god, he's up there.
But I won't fight.
He's covered in burn marks, and a lot of his clothing is singed off. it looks like he did not dodge however he got here, he didn't dodge that fireball.
Oh.
You should still have like.
Oh yeah, you do still have movement. Yeah, you still have a lot of movement, Elena.
Is there any way with an acrobatics I can get to the top of the stair?
You can make an attempt, yeah, by running along the fleshy wall.
Since you're at haste, it's at advantage.
It is at advantage.
I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. I am absolutely terrified though.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
So Helena,
Yeah.
you wall run up this wall here, right?
Mm-hmm.
This one here, and
Yeah.
you do a backflip off of it. And as you're flipping, you can see the flesh growing out of the wall the same way it did to kill Hadley, reaching for your foot. And it just barely misses as it crashes. And you're pretty certain that you just very nearly lost a foot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
How much movement would that cost?
All of it.
All of it.
Is she on the 3rd floor?
No,
She's at
I'm
the top.
so close.
And she can't do anything next turn when haste wears off.
What? No.
Yes. When haste ends, you cannot move or take actions.
For 1 turn.
For 1 turn.
So that means, Helena, you suddenly lurch after landing as your haste wears off, and you feel so slow and sluggish now.
Hmm.
And
Does
Steven
anybody
looks,
have any more of that speed?
Steven looks at you, and he grins wickedly.
Ta-da!
Bolt. Gain an inspiration, by the way, for that acrobatics.
Okay, so I'm gonna light the new torch.
All right,
But-
a new torch is lit.
But I'm doing it as I start bolting. And I go.
Aware of the NPCs? Quarter is at a fire. He's now coughing up little puffs of smoke and going, my vocal cords!
And basically, as Bolt passes by Kai, he's gonna say, "Good job, random citizen. For I, Bolt Magnum, will now run off to save a damsel in distress." Ow. How much movement? Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm. You see why?
And Bolt, now with the lit torch, goes, "Aha! It appears that I, Bolt Magnum, have arrived just in time."
As you say that, he flings an actual knife this time, like an actual dagger. It hits your torch and carries your torch back into the previous room.
Hmm.
Continue speaking.
And I, Bolt Magnum, will now try to carry the lit fire within my heart so that you can have friends once more. And he does a finger salute and his teeth shine.
I'll aim lower this time.
I, Bolt Magnum, do not think that the fire in my heart can be extinguished just by mere knives.
Bolt, I think you have still some movement left, don't you?
I don't know how much movement I still got left.
You used 40 feet of movement, I believe.
Okay, so 20. I mean, I don't want to get close. Bolt sees this scene and he goes, "Well, I am going to say the damsel in distress, but I don't want to get too close."
It's okay.
But besides, the further away he can be from Elena, the further he has to move. If I mean, Stephen has to move if he has to go after Elena.
Zaris is asking Sloan a question.
As far as I'm aware, there's nothing in the rules that's stating if you recast haste on someone that they are. It just says that they can't take action.
Technically, the haste would not run out in that case, and I would rules light allow it.
Yes.
That you can stack up on haste to do it. However, again, as with all rules light things, in the future, if I turn out to think that this is too strong because you're using it constantly to stack haste and keep it going, then I would go, come on, guys.
Yeah.
But in this case, I'll allow it for rule of cool.
Yes. I believe that would work, yes.
Okay, so out of character then, how tall is this thing?
It is... Which thing? Oh, the railing? The thing?
Yeah, how far is it between this and this?
It's about... Let's see how many feet up that would be. 40 feet up.
Okay, yeah, okay. Okay. That'll be interesting to see if that works.
Okay, so first, I'm going to
run into the room, I'm guessing, that they're in.
Well, first I'm going to Sacred Flame the big guy.
Cool, go ahead. Ooh, he looks like he's barely holding together, but still is.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah.
Like,
Ooh.
he looks like he's barely up. You've burned off most of his flesh and are seeing that underneath is metal plate.
Alright, give me a sec.
I mean, if you're still hasted, can't you attack again with a normal
Yeah, that's
attack?
what I'm doing.
Yeah.
That hits.
Cool,
Smite?
using a smite.
How do you want to do this?
Can I just, like, smite it in half?
Yeah, you smite it in half, and as you connect, the whole thing turns to dust and flies into the wall.
Cool, now I'm gonna move.
Get going. So it's going to take you that far to get to there, plus another 5 feet to get to where I put you.
Okay.
So just one moment.
So what is that, 15?
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah, he's in a
No,
really
like-
shitty spot. Helena managed to barely get up there, and now she's in a shitty spot.
Thankfully, haste is line of sight.
Alright, so that's 15.
I thought haste was a touch spell. That's why.
Nope.
Okay.
It is choose a willing creature that you can see within range, and a
30.
Yeah. 30-foot range.
Mm.
30. What's this look like? So, like, how tall is this?
10 feet up.
This is 10 feet up?
Yeah.
Cool. So I still have, what, 10 feet?
Yep.
Is Cyrus before me or after me in turn order?
After.
He's at the very...
He's just before.
Hmm. And I guess I'm gonna stand right there.
No!
Okay.
No! No! No!
You
No!
freak.
No!
No?
Bolt said, I, Bolt Magnum, will be the stepping stone to success.
Okay.
What?
Eventually. Oh no! Bolt Magnum is very perturbed by the circumstances.
Helena, he's trying to grab you by the back of your head. Like he's trying to grab you by your hair. Athletics or acrobatics?
Okay.
Did he get haste off?
No, I didn't.
No.
I didn't cast haste. I used my Sacred Flame and Smite to kill the big guy so that everyone could get through.
Okay.
Yeah, he had no action left.
Okay.
No.
Oh,
God.
it's-
So that
Oh.
one.
No.
oh.
Helena, he grabs you by the hair and flings you into the fleshy ceiling. 15 feet up. And it quickly catches you there. And you can feel it beginning to dissolve you into the wall.
No, 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 no.
I like that Tal just said in the chat, remember you have inspiration, Elena, and then it's in that one.
Oh, I didn't do the inspiration thing.
You take 12 acidic damage. And it's got you the same way it had Bolt pinned to the floor, but instead you're pinned to the ceiling. Tequila! You hear Helena essentially scream as he grabs her by the hair and with one hand flings her upwards.
Do I even see that in another room?
You do not see that, but you heard Helena go, give me a good scream, Alex.
I can't scream right now.
Okay, give me
If my
five.
parents weren't here.
20, 25, 30.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks, Tal. Nah, it's super high pitched.
No, remember? Yeah, I mean, she likes.
Oh my god.
Technically, the house is boring you.
Gross. I did not want to, like.
Can I
get
see
mad.
Helena now?
Yes, she's
How
attached
far
to
up?
the ceiling.
How far up?
From you,
Mhm.
55 feet. And then on an angle of it, totaling out to 70 feet.
Okay, probably not available then.
Yeah, you're not getting your torch up that far.
Well, let's do that actually.
Sloan.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I think 30 gets me into the next room.
Yeah, Sloan, I need you to move back a square though, just so I can click your token to copy paste it.
I
went off the map.
Can't click. Oh, there we go.
Thank you.
Okay. Boom.
What are you guys thinking so far, by the way?
I like that the level
Hashtag
2.
same.
I like the level 2 character kept the boss busy for so long.
Azir, you take 4 fire damage.
Oh,
okay.
Dropping you back in the bleed out. And the stove is constantly getting hotter, by the way.
So can I use my action to try and roll off?
No,
you're bleeding to death again.
So I'm pretty much unable to do anything, even though I'm still raging.
Dylan, can I make a slight suggestion?
Yes.
Can he take the fire damage at the end of his turn?
You know what? I'll allow it like that. That's a good idea. Go ahead, Kai. Azir, do something.
All right. So would it be a strength saving throw or an athletics to just roll off the table?
You need to get the spike out of you to do that. Otherwise, you're just going to roll with the stove on top of you.
Yeah. If anything.
Well, I mean, I'd be pulling myself out from the spike because it's all the way through.
If you tried to roll, you would rip a huge hole in your body, and you just
so
fall
what
to
you
the ground bleeding to death. Again.
The smart thing to do. I'm saying this like.
There's already a control
as,
on my body.
Yeah, but as a common sense thing, what you should be doing is pull the spike off and then roll off of it.
Yeah, essentially, if you roll, then that spike is gonna your intestines and your other shit that the spike is pinning will remain attached to the stove as your body falls off the stove.
Are you skipping the rest of my turn?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, Sloan. Continue.
Okay, as soon as I come in here and see this grotesque scene, Sloan looks up, and anyone who's paying attention can see a very subtle shift in his face. And when he speaks, his voice is very cold. And he says, "Stephen, what did I say about getting you off my guest list?"
Ooh.
And I'm casting Scorching Ray again.
At him or at the ceiling?
I'm casting one ray straight up to get rid of the flash around Helena, and then I'm putting the next 2 into him.
Okay. As you start casting, he throws a dagger at you.
I would like to cast Shield as a reaction.
Okay. Yeah. So what does that bring your AC up to?
18. It's probably not enough.
The dagger sticks in the air, stuck in your shield, barely like a hair's breadth away from your nose. It doesn't bounce off your
Sloan
shield.
doesn't even flinch. It's like
pew, pew, pew. Crack, but the barest bit is just barely against your nose.
So here's the first attack on him.
Okay, or is that on the ceiling?
That's on the
him?
ceiling.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
to bring
on-
Helena down.
Okay, that's on the ceiling?
Mm-hmm.
That hits. Roll damage. because this is a bigger mass of flesh than was on the ground.
7.
She's still attached, but she seems to be held much weaker now.
Okay.
Do you want to send another one at the ceiling? I'll allow it.
Yes.
Go ahead. He throws another dagger at you as the second ray comes out.
Oh,
The
really?
shield is still active though.
He gets to throw a dagger every because this is a single action to fire.
I know
All
it
three.
is.
Oh,
He's spending 3
Legendary
legendary
strikes.
actions to throw 3 daggers.
Okay, well,
He really wants her up there.
well,
The second one sticks in the shield beside the first one.
is she
What a sack of shit.
is she free?
The fire melts what attaches her to the ceiling, and Helena, you don't get to roll an acrobatics on this because of the way it had you, as you slam into the ground, taking 3d5 damage. Sorry, 3d6 damage.
How is it 3d6?
3d6?
She's only falling 15 feet. It shouldn't be that high.
Oh, yeah, no. Sorry. It's, what is it?
It's
1d6.
It's 1d6 free. 10 feet for free, and every 10 feet after that is 1d6.
Yeah,
So
you
she
only
shouldn't
take
take any damage.
You take 4 damage.
Okay.
That's
Just
a
on the
lot
awkward
better.
All right. This is probably the last bit of Sloan you'll see. But here we go, boys and girls.
Let's see if this last dagger hits. You guys hit each other at the same time.
Okay, how much damage do I take?
You're taking 26 damage. Does that put you at negative 10?
No, it does not, because I have Death Watch.
Oh!
Helena with the clutch saves again.
And Sloan, you reel back his dagger in you at the same time as you connect directly with his face and you burn off his nose.
Oh no. There's Voldemort.
Red Skull, anybody?
Can I, as my I use my reaction. Can I use my bonus action to reach up and pull the dagger out of me and just look at it? Look him dead in the eye when I do it?
Sure.
What did I say,
Sloan.
Stephen?
As you pull the dagger out, you noticed a bit of green drip off the blade.
Oh no.
Constitution saving throw?
No.
Okay. All right.
Don't feel any different. Azir!
So yeah, I'm gonna pull the spike out.
Okay.
Is strength saving throw or athletics?
Athletics.
Okay.
Advantage because you're raging?
Yeah, I'm still raging.
Damn.
This is my last turn raging.
You pull the spike out. Now roll me a con save to not take damage.
Oh.
Raging does not buff that, so normal. 17.
I had set the DC as 15 because I knew a dude who got impaled once and he said it was pretty awful.
I don't think you need to know a person to know that. So yeah, I roll off the stove.
You roll off the stove and land on the ground, breathing heavily. Your blood splattered everywhere.
Can I use my bonus action to put the effigy doll in the fire?
Sure.
What does that do?
It doesn't
I
do
don't
anything.
know.
It just
I don't know. I
sets
just
on
know that
fire.
it belonged to the. It has something to do with this place, and I decided I'm gonna burn it.
All right. Kai.
Well, I hope everybody upstairs is doing all right now.
We're doing
I'm gonna
totally
run
fine.
upstairs again.
All right. One moment.
Torch in hand. No, wait, no, just kidding. I'm gonna use my action to light my torch.
This takes you an additional 5 feet of movement because you have to move up past Sloan or Bolt to get onto the map.
So that's 10 feet. And so I will go up to here. I'm using my action to light a torch.
Okay.
To pay respects to Helena. No, I'm just kidding.
Pay respects to Sloan.
Helena, wait till after me.
Prone.
Helena, wait. Just wait for me.
You're up, Helena.
No, wait for me.
Hold your action.
You gonna reduce initiative?
Yeah.
All right, you can go down as far as Xeris. So you can either go after Bolt or Xeris. You can't go down any further because that's the round.
Go after Xeris.
Yeah, I'll go after Xeris.
Okay. Bolt.
No, it's 15 feet to him.
It's 40 feet up.
Prod,
Guys,
prod,
if you want
poke.
to calculate how high up he is. Measure from where you are to this turn section, and then from this to that.
Oh, okay. So yes, you can, because that's only 10 feet.
No, guys. So if he was here,
Oh, it's
30 feet up already. He's not 60 feet up. It's not that big, but he's too high. We're gonna call it like that. He's like 40 feet up.
So
Yeah,
bad.
this is not how I fucked up on the dimensions of the stairs. I'm not good at math.
don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Too
just
much.
from now on we're gonna rules light it. You can't hit him from down there.
Poke, poke, prod, prod.
Bolt.
So I've been muted this entire time. I sent you what I want to do, Dylan. And
Oh,
if you
Jesus
tell
Christ.
if you tell me no, I'll just move normally. But if you tell me yes, I kind of just want to see what would happen.
That's a little too impossible.
Okay.
What you
That's
could
fine.
do is run up to a spot and then put your hands locked to give him a boost up. So this way he could jump onto your hands and you could lift up and try and throw him up to the other level of
Let's
stairs.
see. How much would that save? That would save 20 feet of movement. No, sorry, 10 feet of movement is what that would save.
No. You don't have to go there. Like you could do it here and throw him up all that way.
Yeah, but he still has to. Oh. But I mean, that still gives the same amount of movement, and it's an easier check to do it from here to there.
Your call. Just letting you know that
So-
throwing Xeris like a spear is not.
Yeah, I definitely abandoned that when you just said no.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, I just realized that this is the upstairs.
Yeah.
Whoops.
So. It's easier to just have Zaris go up from here because it saves the same amount of movement, but it's not as difficult of a check.
Sure. So you're gonna run up there. Action surge to.
No, I don't need to
Oh, yeah,
run
you
up
don't
there then.
Yeah.
I just need to run up there, and then as my action, I basically aid him
Yeah.
as a stepping stone.
Bolt, you have advantage. Sorry, Xeris, you have advantage on your check to get up there. It's athletics or acrobatics. I'll allow either.
Cool. I'm gonna use athletics.
Okay. And Bolt, I need an athletics from you too.
Uh-oh. Now this is where it fucks up.
Take my inspiration. Oh, well, fuck
Too
it.
late.
You don't need it.
Xeris, you put your foot on his hand, and as he lifts up, you jump.
Cool. Was
That
that
only
10?
costs you 5 feet of movement.
Okay, cool. Alright, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I will haste Helena.
Oh boy.
He's out of legendary actions.
Thank God.
Gosh darn.
You're
He used
welcome.
them all to try and kill Sloan.
You're
Hey,
so
Helena.
welcome.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cover you. Go for it.
I'm so okay.
Yep.
Xeris,
Yeah.
you do need to make an athletics to be able to cover Steven, because he's just going to try and shove past you.
Okay.
Because he does have Sentinel. He just hasn't been using it.
Okay.
God.
Take Kai's inspiration.
Alright. Do you want me to roll right now?
Eyes. Hello?
Someone
Helena.
said take my inspiration. Oh,
Take my
Helena's
inspiration.
Alright. Do it right now?
Yeah. Oh. Dylan, right
Yes, right now. If Helene is trying to leave that space, all right. Let me see what he gets. Xeris.
Mhm.
You can choose to take the hit for her.
Of course.
Xeris. No matter how much damage you take, you will get a permanent injury on this.
That's fine.
Okay.
Oh my god.
He is swinging full force.
Oh god.
Xeris,
Mhm.
take 110 damage.
Oh my god.
I'm still standing.
All right. Let me do your permanent injury, though, bud.
Oh god.
now?
Ow.
Temper. I'll let Temp know.
Yep. That's why Xeris was killing everything. That's why legitimately he just wanted people to run by while he killed everything. Still being a warlock has its perks.
Xeris, I accidentally rolled 2 numbers. I'm going to tell you the numbers, but I'm not going to tell you what they have, and you can pick. 54 or 67?
67.
He pulls out a strange-looking blade. And he doesn't hit you with the sharp part.
Oh god.
Because you realize it's dulled on both sides. It has no sharp part. And he swings it into your head. You end up with your skull cracking open. Whenever you attempt an action in combat, you must make a DC 20 Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, you lose your action, and you cannot take reactions until the start of your turn.
Is that forever?
He needs to get it fixed, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
We got healers.
I mean, well, yeah, but our healer is gonna run away now.
Yeah, healing doesn't work in the Tantalum, remember?
You can pay for it for a room for magic.
And Xeris, you are also knocked into the wall where flesh grips at you.
Oh god.
It doesn't start burning you yet because it can't grip you as well because Steven hit you so hard, the flesh on the wall impacted away from you.
Good god.
And Helena, you can run as Xeris screams, "Run!"
Yeah, she clenches her teeth.
There's a door maybe 15 feet away from you.
Yeah, she's clenching her teeth. She starts to like tear up and starts running.
You run full tilt at this door,
Yeah,
right?
full.
Okay. You put your shoulder down to try and smash through it?
Oh, she'll try and grab the thing, the door handle, and open quickly. Because you can't smash through anything.
The door rattles. It's locked.
Well then.
Use an action to Thieves' Tools then?
She can. She hasn't used her action yet. Because she didn't need to disengage because there is covered.
I have no thieves' tools.
You can still roll a sleight of hand to try and pick the lock, but without tools, it's far more difficult.
Does anyone have
Sloan does.
inspiration?
Oh no, I don't have inspiration. I have thieves' tools.
Bolt has. Sloan has thieves' tools he could throw up to you.
I have inspiration?
Actually, I have a question. How far is it to the top of where I am?
When did I get an inspiration? I don't have any inspiration.
Oh, I thought you said you did.
Can I have an inspiration?
No, I've used one.
For tanking that hit?
Oh no! Your skull's split open. You're seeing little stars. The only thing you're inspired to do right now is to count all the pretty little birdies around your head.
Count all the little pretty Helenas then. 15?
It's not enough to get it open. Tears come to your eyes, Helena, as you realize that this door isn't opening.
Yeah,
You can
she's
try
trying
it
to.
again. You can try it again.
No,
Here,
you
here's-
can't.
You have used object again, pretty much.
Yeah, use an object. Yeah, you can use an object to try and unlatch the door. I'll allow it. Rulaku will allow your hasting to be able to let your hands move very quickly. It's not using an object. Go ahead.
Can I? I'm sorry. I'm like now the anxiety's kicking in. Can I try use one of my lion daggers? Like jam it where, like, you know the credit card thing? Instead, she's trying to jam it and pry it open.
Yeah.
Don't you
okay,
have
so
like
you kind of brute
hair-
force the
don't,
door.
don't you have
Hmm.
hair picks or something?
No.
Oh, well, not hair. Oh, hairpins is what I meant.
No.
No, she doesn't have
Oh.
hairpins.
Okay.
Yeah. What did I do?
Are you trying to pry it open?
Yeah, with one of the things.
Okay, that's an athletics at advantage because you have leverage. However, this is much harder than picking the lock.
20.
Not enough. But you think that you got the door to move a little bit. Tequila?
Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Let's see here.
You're not flammable. Immunity to fire damage means you're not flammable.
I want him to light fire around me.
10,
I mean, he's being fleshed right now, so.
15.
Oh yeah, you are being fleshed.
And can I toss it up there?
Yeah.
Not close enough to get Helena. So right there.
That disadvantage though when you throw it. Unless you're aiming it beside Steven.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna write that like right there.
Okay.
Still disadvantage?
Why
Yeah.
is it disadvantage?
Oh no, not there, because that's just barely in range. Go ahead.
Oh god.
Oh.
All right. Jones. Me or you?
Sorry, what?
Me or you? Pick.
You.
You?
I don't have
Steven
any.
catches it.
I don't have any more flasks on me, by the way.
Steven catches it and hurls it at Sloan.
He still has the higher AC now.
I would like to say that
Isn't
because I
shield-
used the reaction on my turn, doesn't my reaction?
Yeah, it's still active.
Yeah, you're
have
still
the
it's still
higher
active.
AC. You still have the higher AC.
Can I? How far is it from where I am to the top of the stairs where Helena and Zaris is?
40.
Okay. I'm just gonna cast Misty Step then to here. Boom.
Shit, so the bottle fucking misses you. There's an explosion down there. As Sloan continues to troll another one of my bosses.
Oh my! This can't last.
Sloan, you're up, fucker.
Indeed I am. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh, Sloan, fire me.
And I'm casting my last second level spell, Scorching Ray.
Oh,
The first ray is gonna go to the flesh on him.
Okay.
Oh god.
fuck me up, fam.
11.
Steven
Mr.
gets in the way, and it hits Steven.
Okay.
Get out of here, Steven.
7 fire damage, Steven.
Okay.
Second one,
Yep.
22.
Steven gets in the way again.
Oh my god.
Okay. Last one I want to send at the door.
Alright. He can't block that one because he thought you were going for the flesh.
Blast that door right off its fucking hinges. Please.
Helena,
Mm-hmm.
the damage you did to the door earlier is enough that when Sloan hits it, the door is blasted off its hinges.
Run! For God's sake! If you've any spirit left in you, run!
However, Sloan
Mm-hmm.
and Helena, you guys can't see what lays in the room beyond because of the smoke.
I know.
Meanwhile, Azura, you're just laying on that tiled floor.
I'm gonna start wrapping my rapier in my rope.
Okay,
How long will that take me?
not long.
Okay, do I have enough to stick my wrapped rapier into fire to light it?
Yeah, I'll
Are
allow
you
that.
gonna
That's you now
cauterize
have
yourself?
a flaming rapier, and that's a good thing too because as your turn is ending, because that's essentially all you can do right now because you have to wait a second for it to actually catch.
Yeah.
The flesh on the walls suddenly extends out towards you, and you raise your now flaming rapier at the wall, and the flesh stops and retreats back to the wall.
Oh. Oh.
Do I get movement still, or is that my turn?
That's your turn.
All right.
Kai, you guys are making through this on the pun intended skin of your teeth. Kai,
Okay. Well, first of all, I wanted to use my bonus action to use my last superiority die to use Rally on Xeris. Because I feel bad for him.
What does that give me?
Temporary
Temporary help.
HP.
let me hear you rally him.
Let me actually read what it does again.
So here's my question though, because I think Bradley, the target, has to be able to hear you. Can Zaris still hear even
He's
with his
conscious.
skull cracked open? Yeah, but his skull is cracked open. That's why I'm asking. If
That
he
is a
can-
good point. Zaris, I need you to roll me a con save. The DC is lower than what it would be to make the thing. It's not high enough. You cannot hear Kai. Kai, you can have someone else gain that instead.
I'll just use it on Helena then.
Rally, let's hear what you say. Directed at Zaris, but it's Helena's the one who feels inspired. So whatever
Poor Sloan.
say as if you're doing it to Zaris.
Wait, I did it again.
He yells, "You can't go down now, we're almost there."
And Helena, you see Zaris's eyes kind of fluttering a bit. He's still conscious, but he's knocked for a loop, and you grit your teeth and prepare to forge onwards.
That's what she was gonna do before the door was locked.
Bolt.
Wait, I was gonna action surge.
Oh, you're gonna action surge. All right.
Yeah, can I actually torch, Steven, or no?
Yeah,
Okay, I'll
you
try.
can swing at him.
Yeah, I'll try it.
He's actively defending himself, so now he has an AC, because now he's you guys have actually done a fair chunk of damage to his ridiculous amount of health.
So let's try this.
That hits.
I don't know what the damage would be.
when I rolled it, it was 1d3 plus 1d3 fire damage, but I don't know if that's correct.
That's correct. I'll have it be that.
So 1d3 whatever, and then 1d3 fire?
Yes.
Lighting a torch on fire is fucking more useful than my hand axe.
So,
Except I can't use improvised weapons.
let's see if
You don't get a strength mod though. Remember.
I don't?
No, it's an improvised
Okay,
weapon.
So
You're
then
not
it's
using.
5 instead, unless you want me to re-roll it.
Yeah, re-roll it.
Okay.
Just the damage, not the roll.
Yep.
It's a good thing I've never had to hit with my torch because I think I've rolled with strength.
You would think so. You're actually hitting them. You're still strong.
And he's gonna use a reaction to swing at you, Kai. And he's using that weird blunted sword. What's your AC?
19.
All right, you're taking 83 damage.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
god.
only have 31 right now, so.
Instant drop. Permanent injury.
Drops the torch, I guess.
Oh god.
Set fire to the floor.
Same with Zaris. I'm gonna roll 2 numbers, and you can pick 64 or 47.
Let's go with 47.
47. Let's see. I have to roll a thing.
Oh god.
Lose his other arm.
Not losing another arm. Or what is this?
I forgot that Kai only has one arm right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why he can't do any damage.
Do you have any items in your inventory?
Yeah, I have all of my explorer stuff as well as like my... Why? What do you mean? You can check my sheet.
Yeah, you're right, I can. You know what? I'm just gonna say it's your armor. Your armor ends up split in half as you tumble down the stairs.
Jesus.
Oh. Oh. Oh ho 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 ho. Hee hee.
Bolt.
I, Bolt Magnum, mourns for my fallen friend, but it is a good thing that he fell down the stairs so I can reach him. For now, I, Bolt Magnum, will save this man's life. I, calling onto my holy powers once I can get it to roll. Roll. There we go. So yes, you heal. You heal free, but you're not dying.
Darius, I need a con save. Less than 20 and you do nothing.
Come on, Adula. We can do this. You too, Blackren, you're here too.
You
Holy
think that
shit.
Blackren felt that hit?
I hope he did. Nope.
Oh god.
Your permanent injury worsens.
Oh.
Xeris. Eyes? I want you to pick a sense. Any sense. I'm going to say, well, not any sense. You can pick sight or sound.
This is really hard.
I'll let you take a moment. We have tons of time, guys. You're like way ahead of schedule. The session, like you're nearly to the finish line, guys.
You say that, but it feels like there's so much left.
Right?
You thought this arc would get extended.
Sight.
Xeris, the last bit of vision you ever have is of Helena looking back at you, being worried as she runs into the room.
Oh.
You also take 12 acidic damage.
Oh.
So that's another permanent injury.
No.
No, it's not. You'd have to take like 200 damage to get another permanent.
Yep. And guys, the wall is slowly absorbing Xeris. And you can see that like he's dying from it. Xeris, you also have 2 death failures from the wall.
Wow.
Oh shit.
Did my torch go out?
Yes.
Damn, that sucks.
Helena?
Yeah, she's rushing into the other room.
Find the beacon.
One moment.
Oh. Oh god, not the heartbeat again.
Oh, it's the beating heart that was left behind all the victims.
It's Mama's heart. It's like, who the fuck though?
Helena. You come into this bedroom, covered in flesh, pulsating. In the center of the room, where there should be floor, there is instead a white swirling vortex with black thorns and tendrils reaching out of the center of it with a strange blue dot, which looks to be thousands of feet away. In the bed is a mummified corpse. The flesh on the walls reaches to this corpse and attaches it at the shoulders to the bed. There's nothing else in the room.
Can I hear Krieger?
Yes. You're there! You're there!
No!
I can't! Give me a minute, I'm trying to figure out what's wrong!
Oh my fucking god.
Burn the corpse.
What?
Tequila.
What?
Don't you have
Oh
spare?
no, sorry, it's Steven's turn.
No, because she still
No.
has 2 more actions.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah, I
you
do.
have speed and haste on. Yeah, go ahead.
I don't have Spirit Guardians because my first level spells are gone. I'm 3rd level too. But I do have one that maybe if things don't fuck up would be fantastic.
Don't you have the one that sets whatever the body to rest permanently?
You're gonna have to tell me a name for that one, but I'm pretty much sure don't.
Consecrate or something?
No, there's like a. Let me look at cleric spells. There's like a.
Oh yeah. What's it called?
I'm
Something
looking.
like.
Gentle repose. Oh, it's protected from decay and can't become undead. That's not it then.
Yeah, no, that's not it then.
Alex.
Also don't have it. So.
Steven screams at the top of his lung as you enter the room. Leave her alone! It's a high-pitched, shrill shriek. Filled with terror.
Floor's gone. But which one is?
It's gotta be the corpse.
Take the corpse, run to the hole, jump in with the corpse.
Do it. Or Sacred Flame the corpse and run into the hole.
I don't know if the hole is the thing or it's the corpse, because this sounds like there's a red herring.
Sacred Flame both?
No, you
I
can't
do have
cast a spell with the second action.
Lame.
But it's very clear because they don't want people double casting.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. The rapid heartbeat's not cool. And she said she's already pretty anxious.
That's fair. Sorry.
I couldn't overhear it over my heartbeat. Anyway.
When the heartbeat starts going faster, is it the blue orb or is it like?
It's Zaris's heartbeat.
Is it the blue orb? The thing that's beating.
The whole room, as the room seems to be expanding, contracting, expanding, contracting.
My question is, does the blue orb do anything?
It's a blue hole, like a dot.
A blue
about
hole.
down in this,
Okay, well, I can't
in this
see that.
swirling vortex.
Alright, well. Yeah, she's gonna attempt. Guys, Sacred Flame or just Spirit Weapon? I think Sacred Flame, maybe.
Yeah. Sacred Flame and then move to
It
the
can't
hole.
move. It's a corpse.
Yeah. No
You
saving
could
throw.
miss if you try to hit it.
Why didn't it click? Oh, fuck me. Give me a sec. Close the sheet instead.
All I need to know is if you're casting Sacred Flame or Sacred Weapons. You don't need to make a roll yet.
Oh, it's gonna get eaten. Sacred Flame.
Several of your chains of promise streak down from the heavens and slam into the corpse, which in its restraints jerks upwards, and the mummified corpse opens its mouth The sound of its scream reverberates through the whole house.
Oh god.
One moment. It's so loud, it blocks out all of your other senses as your visions all go white. And then nothing. It's quiet.
TPK.
There's no sound. Until from far away, you can hear someone shouting.
I've never been so happy to hear that fucking voice. That fucking song.
And as you guys are coming to, prone on the floor of the Tantalium, your eyes open, and you can see people in the White Room pointing and screaming and yelling as you realize these are not shouts of cheers or victory. And you weakly turn your head, with the exception of Xeris, to see standing beside you is Stephen.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Holding a mummified corpse.
Is it busted at least?
No.
Give me satisfaction.
Krieger raises his hands and yells something in a language you guys cannot understand, apart from any spellcasters. He yelled it in magic. Azura, you're there too.
Yep.
I
And
speak Primordial and Deep if either of those.
It's magic language.
Oh.
Yeah.
the corpse disappears. Steven does not.
Shit.
Yummy.
He looks around the Tantalium.
Fuck me up, fam.
Looks at all of you wounded. And he speaks very softly. Mother wants me to stay with you now. And we fade to black.
Well, it's not like we're having a god-seeking kill here, right?
Two.
Only three?
3,
4.
4.
Can I heal my head first?
That was stressful.
That was not a satisfying end.
But I did get to troll another boss.
Can I heal my head?
We'll say you get healing.
I can heal myself for 45 damage in one go.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna say we're gonna say you fix your head.
How about
However,
that poison in me?
does not return.
What, my vision? That's fine.
Your vision is still gone.
That's fine.
I mean, does lesser restoration work?
That would be greater.
Yeah, I have lesser.
It's got to be greater. He has severe brain damage.
Wait, give me a sec.
That sucks.
Is
So
it
you need to be
something that...
13th level.
Oh, fuck me.
No, wait, does she? Really?
Yeah, because it's a 6th level spell, right?
It's 5th
Yep.
level.
Oh, it's 5th level?
If you guys wait, no. Yes, it is. It's 5th level.
Level 9.
No, level 8. 9 or 8. One of the two.
9. At 9th level, you would have been able to cast it.
Before I give it experience,
Yes.
I want to hear what everyone thought. Now, I don't think this is what I think.